Hey folks, how we doing? Happy Wednesday. Glad to have you here. Sagittarius and Skippy and Mots again and Mondo. I know. Rest in peace, Monster Hunter Weekend. Rest in peace, Monster Hunter Weekend. But you know what we can... Let's look at the silver lining, right? Let's look at the silver lining. And Sammy's here too. I'm sorry, I skipped over you because I saw two blue names that started with S and I just read them both as Skippy. Sorry, you're sick, Sammy. That sucks. Scammy? I'm gonna call you Scammy from now on because I think it's funny. But anyway, let's look at the silver lining. You know, let's look into the future here. You know, because the thing is, Monster Hunter doesn't end with like finishing the story, right? You know what we've got coming? We've got a new monster, at least for the next 2 months. Every month for at least the next 2 months. I imagine they're going to go for like a new monster a month cadence. So that's at least one Monster Hunter stream a month, because I'm not just going to not hunt the new monster on stream. You know? And eventually there's going to be an expansion. That'll be Monster Hunter Weekend 2, right? So think about what's coming in the future. There's a lot more Monster Hunter down the line, you know? And, you know, Monster Hunter is a great chill game. So if I'm ever like just not really wanting to play anything and I just want a chill game to play, Monster Hunter's out there. It has been forever now, I think about it, since I've done a trucking stream. And I think it's just because I've actually like genuinely just been like super into the games I've been playing on stream. You know, I would use trucking streams when I didn't want to play the games that I was streaming. And I haven't had that feeling in a while because I've just been playing a lot of good fucking games, you know, Stalker 2 and then we had the Minecraft server and then Avowed and Monster Hunter. There hasn't been a lot of like me not feeling like playing the games I'm streaming, so there hasn't been a lot of trucking streams. You're telling me there'll be more Monster Hunter? Let's go. Absolutely. But now Matt can finish Avowed so he can finally get to KCDC 2. I'm not sure how long Avowed is. I'm not sure how long this one is to finish. Looks like Xbox hasn't updated the game with like they have the one thing I like that Xbox does that Steam doesn't. Again, we've had this conversation. It's like every game launcher on Earth is worse than Steam because they all just like fail to do really basic things well. One thing that Xbox does that I like over Steam is that they'll have like the how long to beat times just on your like game page from the website, how long to beat, whatever it's called. Looks like that hasn't been updated for Avowed yet, but he needs to finish Stalker 2 as well before KCDC 2. I do, but I'm very far in that one at this point. I'm heading into Pripyat right now. I just got the like mission from Strelok to head into Pripyat, and Pripyat is almost certainly where the game will end. So, Brian, thanks for the $10, you legend. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. How kind of you. But anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. I've been having a very calm week. I feel like I've been sleeping a lot. I've been a nappy boy this week. I'm still getting some like work done, which is nice though, but I've been sleeping a lot. And it's raining today. It's been raining a lot this week. I actually have my blinds pulled back, the ones that I usually have closed so it doesn't ruin my lighting, but it's like there's so little light outside that you can't ruin shit right now. So I've got some nice rain pitter-pattering down. Luna's asleep on the couch. How's everything going with all of you? Good, I hope. Good. You've been working a lot lately. 'Tis deserved, I'd say. It depends on whether or not you count Monster Hunter Weekend as me working. And I probably do need to be better about counting streaming as me working. But if you don't count Monster Hunter Weekend as me working, even though I was streaming the whole time, then I basically took like 2 weeks off. I'm still on the first map. Why'd you do that, Mr. Camera? That was strange. You're entertaining your peons. That counts. Still on the first map for a Kingdom Come to give you some idea of how big it is. It's literally like 2 games. Wow. Wowee. I had a depressing morning, but friends helped cheer me up later in the day. Watched the movie Fargo in Discord while working. Well, I'm glad they were there to help you cheer up and stay positive. It's good to have friends like that. It's good to have good friends. Oh. The last video was 5 months ago. Do you have any news on upcoming content? Yeah. Content is coming. I'm always working on something. Just, you know, stuff takes time. I've been meaning to watch Fargo. Fargo seems like a really good movie. I just haven't had the time to watch it. Anyway, I'm booting up the game now, but I just updated my graphics driver, so there's a good chance it's going to need to regenerate shaders, and that's going to take a minute. And it's appearing to cause some encoding lag for my computer, so that's pretty lit too. So we're just going to have to give it a minute. What's up, Sour? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. You can find out more for just $5 a month. That's true. Weekly updates on Patreon. You can find out exactly what I'm working on and how far along I am. Well, weekly. Don't quote-unquote weekly me. I missed 1 week because I was distracted by Monster Hunter. 1 week out of like over 100. I think I've missed maybe 2 weeks total out of the like 2.5 years the Patreon has been running. Sorry, I know the stream is lagging again. It's generating shaders, which is putting a toll on the GPU, which is reflecting itself as missed frames. Ooh. I just tasted my lunch with that burp. I had a good lunch though. It was a very healthy lunch. I got a bowl that was filled with rice, pumpkin seeds, tomato, onion, guacamole. Did I say tomato? I can't remember. Tomato was in there, and chicken, and like a Southwest sauce. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really good. It was really good, and it was like a lot of food. And it tastes really nice. All it takes is 1 missed week. I mean, here's the thing though about that missed week. That missed week would have literally been me saying I didn't do anything. I played Monster Hunter this week. So it's not like there was much like valuable information being lost. Fuck, I still need to watch the new season of Invincible. I'm very close to the end of Lady of the Lake, The Witcher. Nearly done with that. And then I think I am going to try to read Season of Storms before I try to play Witcher 3. Partly because I just want to like have them all done before I dive into it. But also because, like, got a lot of other games to play still. So, there's that to consider. Okay, that's done. Now we can play video game now that I'm... God fucking damn it, Game Bar widget is on right now. Oh, I will end your ass. I will end your task. Where are you? You can't hide from me. I saw it. It hid. Game bar, end task. Fuck off. Get out of here. Game bar presence writer, end task. Fuck off. Get out of here. Christ. Who uses game bar? Who likes game bar? Who's like, oh, thank God. Game bar widgets is running. Oh, it was just what I wanted. Fuck off. Yo, Cap, stressful night. No, I'm just yelling at Xbox Game Bar. How you doing, Claude? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on your way in. I appreciate it. Why does it feel like the volume is really loud? Is my computer just really loud? Is the volume okay for you guys? Ah, that's right. I got my little man now. I have unspent... I have 3 unspent points with him that I'm now going to spend without understanding his abilities. It's slightly loud in comparison to your voice, I'd say. It feels like my audio settings got reset or something. No? I guess they're just kind of high. Oh, well. Alright, Marius. What do you got? Bleed accumulation. I guess I should probably just, like... Okay, so rooting enemies is good. Let's get rooting enemies. Let's do the ones that trap many enemies in one place. Heart Seeker. Let's get the one that bounces. Oh, I have to just unlock these individually, I see. Does Kai have any unspent points? No, he doesn't. Okay, so now, how do I look at my... Okay. I feel like this is... Okay, well, no, you can only have 2 companions at once, right? So this probably shouldn't be too populated with abilities. I never use my companions' abilities because I'm always too distracted by using my own magic. Hey, Mugen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you, buddy. I am enjoying Avowed, although I did take 2 weeks off of it so I could just play the shit out of Monster Hunter. So, it's been a bit since I played it, but I like it a lot. I think it's got good bones. It's not a perfect game, but it's got good bones. Apparently Marius wants to talk to me, so I'm going to find a camp and have a chat with the fella. Because I just met him and he's already like, I will die for you. So that guy's a legend. I want this game V Keen. My mates love Monster Hunter. That's all they play right now. I streamed... I took a week off of like working on video stuff and just streamed Monster Hunter non-stop for like a week and a half. I think I streamed more than 40 hours of just Monster Hunter. And it was fantastic. People are mourning Monster Hunter Weekend. They're mourning it in the streets. They miss it. They miss Monster Hunter Weekend. If you do get Monster Hunter, let me know. We should do some hunting. Sad I missed the majority of that. What kind of fan am I? A fake one! A fake fan. Have I found more of these yet? I have. Lovely.
It's definitely getting fired up now.
You haven't been here for the majority of what this thing I've been doing. Why does the lighthouse glow purple at night? That's why I was so interested in it in the first place, but it doesn't really do anything during the day. Alright, what do you want, brother?
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
Oh, sorry. My assassin would probably agree with you.
You can ask them when we hunt them down. An Adirian official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
Be nice to Kai. Be nice to Kai! You don't like Kai?
Like? Not the word I'd use. I'll need more time to find the right one.
Oh, he's out of the party.
We've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
Oh, and you're humble, too. As long as they don't say you're the most humble.
Reputation is reputation, Envoy. You ought to understand how that works. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do.
Yeah, I do have things to do. Like kicking you out of our party for talking shit about Kai. Any man who says he doesn't love Kai is not a friend to me.
That Orlan girl before in my life.
What Orlan girl?
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. I'd never seen her before in my life.
And why are you bringing it up now?
I think she liked you.
Well, anyway, just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, a good talk.
You're not the most socially conscious individual, are you?
Just gotta work on your small talk.
He's not the most socially conscious of individuals. That's how I'm viewing him. In that regard, we'll probably get along fine. Oh yeah, I'm cooking up some sausage and shit. He seems like a worse Senshi. Why? Because he's a little dwarf guy? I don't see the similarity outside of that. He's a bit of an asshole. I mean, I've only known him for like 2 minutes. But he's a bit of an asshole. He's being rude to my big giant shark friend, who I like so much. Is it racist of me to say that all dwarves look like Senshi? Yes! Very! That's fucked up! Alright, oh, I gotta keep remembering to look out for this. Okay, so it's by a broken bridge. Have I come across any broken bridges in my travels? Probably. Do I remember any broken bridges? It could be next to this Watcher's Mirror. That would make sense, I think. There are a good few other places that it could be. But I think there was like a broken bridge type of deal by this memory. Let me just take a little hop, skip, and a jump and find out, okay? Is that okay with you guys if I take a little detour? See what I find over here? Rose made a video in 5 months. So what? You're not entitled to videos. Get over it and fuck off. Where did my message go? You didn't send one, my brother. This is the first message you've sent today. Hey, Das, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on your way in. I appreciate it. See, this does give off the vibes of the spot in my little treasure map, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This has to be the place, right? Is there just going to be a treasure in here? Can't believe I'm being gaslit. Brother, there ain't no message. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I think I found it. Ooh. I mean, I won't use this armor. But I could use it for aesthetics. Wow, that was a huge brain maneuver right there. Haven't touched this game in like 3 weeks and I remembered where to go. Or I had a vague idea of what to do. Where's Mike Hunt? Is he alive? Is he well? He's fine. He's fine. He's being taken care of. He's just fine. How the fuck did you get a boat in there? Who managed to sink a boat in there? What were you doing? Someone just like swerved it hard into the ravine and got pretty far, admittedly. Came up in my chat and then when I opened and closed it, it was gone. Your internet might have done a little funny and not like finished loading up the message before you reloaded. But you're here now, SQ, and how are you today? Welcome to the stream and thanks for liking it on your way in. I appreciate that. That's oh so thoughtful of you. Bill, what's up to you as well? How you doing? What's everybody been up to today? I'm lying on the floor and I can't get up. Do you need us to call a doctor? Are you using YouTube live stream as your like life alert? Is that what's going on here? Is that what you need us for? Oh, I should have some exclusive outfits for Marius. I think he looks best in his default outfit. He's not hot like Kai, so. Yeah, that's not a bad looking piece of armor. I could see myself using that. Except for the fact that I'm a little attached to the armor that I'm using right now, but we'll put it away, you know? We'll put it away. And maybe some other time it'll be useful to me. Useful in the sense that I might, you know, wear it to look cool. Wear it to look pretty. I'm a pretty girl. Is there a reason I'm holding on to these books? I don't think so. I think I'm just kind of like, I wanted the book. Doing alright, still making my way home, just dropping in while I wait at the station. Okay, Bill, alright. Safe travels. We'll see you when you get home and when you boot up some Monster Hunter and use old Captain Mack for a little bit of background noise. And before someone posts, yeah, that's all you're good for, /S. Or without /S, because they're trying to hurt my feelings. But it won't work, because I'm strong. Today also, I've just been switching between playing MH World and Wilds. Why are you switching off? Just kind of comparing and contrasting? What's your hair routine, big dog? Once a week, I sit down in a bath, wash the shit out of it for 2 hours, and then I use some products that make it stay pretty. All right, we're at the scene of the crime, aren't we? Oh, that's what he meant by the scene of the crime. He meant like where the arrow was shot from. Do we have confirmation of that? Are we 100% certain it's from up there? I mean, no one's caught the assassin, so how do we know that it was shot from here? Or are we just making a good guess? Oh, there's a... Oh, okay. They left their flask of poison and dipped arrow behind. How thoughtful of them.
Over.
The flask is empty, but it reeks of swamp water and rancid berries. Nice! They shot me with swamp water. I love that. I just started World, so whenever I feel like playing the other, I just swap between them. Okay, so you're progressing between two different Monster Hunters. That's an interesting choice. One day you're going to part your hair the other way just for the hell of it, and you're going to lose your entire subscriber base out of sheer shock. Mack is bath guy. Well, I run a bath when I'm washing my hair because it takes so long that if I use the shower, the water goes cold. So it's mostly just like a staying warm thing. But I do like a nice bath.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it.
The
Whatever
swamp
it is,
water
it's
smells
not
familiar
used
to
for
you?
Game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. You already met the apothecary. I'd suggest we pay him another visit.
Seems like a good place to start.
All right, let's do it. The assassin was ready for me. I wonder what that tells us.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back.
I know Juliana, we're friends.
We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
In fact, it should be pretty easy to talk to Juliana because I helped her with her smuggling, as the hero often does. I'll be curious everyone's thoughts on Marius. Well, he in my first conversation with him, he kind of shit talked Kai, so I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Also, I wonder if they're going to take into account here that I've already met and spoken to Juliana. Because if they don't, I'll be upset. Oh, what did Daniel say? That warranted deletion. I don't know why you're doing this to yourself by playing Avowed, Mac. Avowed is the most game of all time. I like it. It's fun. Starfield was a game that I subjected myself to. Avowed is a game that I'm interested in playing. I'm sad my question got deleted. You probably deserved it. So wait, we aren't actually talking to Juliana? Oh, we're talking to this guy. Okay, well, I saved his ass from some robbers and then killed, like, the main boss around here. So he ought to feel indebted to me, I think.
What'll it be today, Envoy? I know you didn't come for herbal remedies.
What do you know about this?
Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the living lands.
Why are you selling people poisons, bro? You sold the poison that killed me?
Relax. We're not here for you. You couldn't have known how it would be used, right?
You better start naming names, Amakul, before my friend here starts to get vengeful.
Please, I can't be seen talking to you. You need to get out of here right now.
I saved your fucking stand from the Sparrowhawks, brother, and then killed all of them.
It'd be the end of me.
I made this town a better place for you. I risked my life for you. Tell me and we'll call it even.
I hate carrying a debt. Just don't tell anyone you learned it from me. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. Just rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
Why was bro being so fucking annoying, Lamau? Some people just be like that. Hey, listen, Desks, and I think you've been banished to the timeout realm, but if you're still watching, chill, brother. Some people just like things that you don't like. But I can tell you that... Okay, hang on. I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue, honestly. Truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood, a monk's cowl. I can believe it, but I can tell you that Saint Artore is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies? I certainly left my body. For what it's worth, your poison was effective.
Well, at least that's some encouragement.
Don't sell any more poison, dude.
Mystic types. You want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra.
Smile dangerously. Try not to do business with any more assassins.
Easier said than done, believe me. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
So we're going to the temple to find a mystic to ask about the poison. Not what I imagine my day would be like.
My feeling on Marius right now is that he is just unnecessarily cynical all of the time. It's like every other word out of his mouth, he's saying something negative. Like, okay, brother, just chill. Do you have different mains between Monster Hunter games? I'm an Insect Glaive main in Wilds, but right now I'm a Bow main in Worlds. I played Charge Blade throughout the entirety of Monster Hunter Worlds and Rise, and even I was a Charge Blade main for the longest time. I switched to Sword and Shield for Wilds, and I feel like I'm a changed man forever. But generally, I just switch weapons a lot. I've learned how to use Hammer and sword and shield, and charge blade, and I did use bow for a really long time. Kind of feel like I wouldn't be able to pick it up too well now. An insect glaive. I have one big complaint about Kai so far. He's not showing enough tit. Search around the Claviger's estate. Well, I would love to, but the last time I went around that area, they didn't let me inside, which was quite hurtful. How do I get up into that part of town again? Party Hightown. How come this doesn't show on the map? I have been there. I don't know. I would say that Desk Sand hasn't done any bannable offenses yet. I think a timeout, a slap on the wrist was an appropriate response. But Desk Sand does need to chill and stop being so negative. Huh? Excuse me? Can I help you guys? Oh, shit. Apparently some people want to tussle with me. They about to regret that decision. Oh, let me tell you, you're about to regret that decision. Oh. Oh. Sorry, your family's going to have a tough time with the burial. You've been shattered into ice dust. Fucking idiots. Attacking me in broad daylight. Surprising lack of reaction from the civilians. We need to de-woke banning people. It is like hide user from channel is such a vague way to say ban them to the Shadow Realm. Hightown is a dungeon instance kind of deal. That's strange. I feel like it should show up on the map. I don't feel like there's any reason it shouldn't show up on the map. Y'all better like the stream. Like the stream for the shit I have to deal with from viewers like you. Why am I checking the Claviger's estate? I think I kind of lost that part of the story here. Just to hang out, I guess. Excuse me. Box. Get out of the fucking way, dude. Oh. Well, that's what you get for trying to keep me out. Later, boy.
Well, that didn't take long.
The guards deserved it. This is what they get for invisible walling me out of the estate. That shit wasn't cool, man. Hey! Get out! This place ain't for you. Sorry, I forgot I couldn't block for a minute. Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, where's my, oh, whoa! Ow! Stop! Give me that heal juice. I need it. Alright, where's my big shocky? Not the one I've got on my hands, because, oh, I have a different book in here. Why do I have a different book in here? When did I put a different book in here? I didn't mean to do that. I don't think I'm meant to do that anyway. Still fairly useful book. You guys kind of suck at killing people. I ain't gonna lie. You're so slow. Just kill them. My God.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Oh, dare they stop the pro tag from looting all the highlighted items? Exactly. Or letting me take the house. You know, Clavenger's dead. No one's using it anymore. Let me set up shop here. I need a place within the city to conduct business. You know what I mean? And by business, I mean something to do with large blue tits. You guys get it, right? Wow, Clavenger, your estate is so climbable.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
I think I already read that book. Clavenger Journal secret page. Why are you playing this woke trash on not a good game like Sengoku Rants? That reminds me, didn't, what was that game that launched? Also yet another iffy quality port. What was it called? There was another game that came out that has like a pretty shit port, but that's like pretty common at this point. Shogun something? Age of the Ronin? Something along those lines. Peripedia. No, not Peripedia. Rise of the Ronin. That's what it was called. Didn't that have a pretty iffy port? I was going to take a look at the Steam reviews earlier and I forgot. Mixed. Yikes. Not the dreaded mixed. Unfortunate. Is Monster Hunter Wild still mixed or did they rise out of that pit? Apparently there is a growing rebellion in parody. My own people defy the Adirans. They rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good, I taught them well. Hey! I cannot openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks and agents, I have passed a key to our cistern. The door is in the Temple of Andra, a fitting sanctuary. May they use this hideout to their advantage. I hold on to the spare. A time may come when I have to warn the resistance or join them myself. Well.
So, Clavenger Amon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
I need to get up in like 4 hours. I'll be watching the stream from bed. Feel free to use random scream into the mic every 10 minutes to make sure I don't sleep. You got it, Sammy. I'll be sure to do that. Sleep well. You probably wouldn't like the game same as Neo. Oh, I don't think I would. I was just curious about it. I was curious about how the reviews landed. Sounds like he wasn't fond of Adirans either.
He's not the only one, as you've seen firsthand. Look, everyone who settles in the living lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are.
Did I hire him? It kind of felt like he was just like, I'll join, I'll come along, fuck it, why not? Am I paying him?
Just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Seems like your patrols aren't doing a very good job if you're not busting down doors and checking basements. I mean, come on. What is freedom of privacy when there's a rebellion in our midst? Something tells me these rebels won't go quietly.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
I'm sorry, Marius, I'm trying to understand your line of thinking here. You think that bringing backup would be a bad idea because they'll slow us down, which we're going into a basement. I don't think we're going to be in a rush against time. And number two, you think that the fighting is going to be in close quarters where it would be easy for 3 people to be overwhelmed by like 20. And you think, yes, reinforcements would be bad for this. Do I have your logic right, buddy? I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I've got I'm on the right path here. I'm guessing this leads back downstairs. Yeah. Ambassador Heiligard promises that all he wants is diplomatic relations with the living lands, but Inquisitor Ludwine, she wants a gallows, public executions, and a secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of our new guests. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
I'm sure that's a very interesting book that I can't take the time to read because it would be boring. Think a large group would be disadvantageous in small quarters. A small group against a large group in small quarters is also disadvantageous in its own ways, I think. Fake ladder. How dare you!
Drunken moss back here looking for the chamber pot. Eamon threw the best parties.
Too bad he was rebellious scum! ADR has kindly offered to set up an embassy in Parody. By kindly, I mean they landed on our shores without notice, and by offered, I mean their soldiers occupied a building in town, keeping an eye on these developments. So he's just another racist. A racist in a town of racists full of racist rebels. I will rout them all and kick them out for their rebellious actions. I won't allow it! I don't allow rebels in my city! Not that it's my city, I just got here yesterday, but I feel very attached because it's where I met Kai. Not really, I met him outside the city gates, but it's not the point. According to Heiligard, it's in our best interest to force the Animancers out of Paradise. Soul science offends the gods and so forth. He promises security, stability, and laws in exchange for this boon. When I visited the Animancers, I found them already packing equipment into wagons bound for Fior May Iverno. I wonder what they don't. I wonder what they know that I don't. These noble rats who flee a sinking ship. I have anger issues, I feel like. Nice bath. Nice bath. One of the richest guys in town. He's got a fucking copper rusted bath. That's lit. I went to grab drinking water and I can hear you yelling from the kitchen. Anyways, good night for realsies this time. Happy to provide background noise. Sleep well, Sammy. Let's see what other secrets this house has to offer. I'm exploring my new home that they're going to give me as thanks for all that I'm doing up here, right? White key cameo. Wow. It must have been expensive to get the white key himself to cameo for this. Restore 50% of your maximum health when reviving a companion. Yo, that's pretty good. I think that's better than my slowly regenerating essence, which regenerates at a rate that I barely notice. Sorry, I'm my stomach's going like beep boop beep boop boop. There is a foulness in the wind blowing past the strangle root. Heiligard wants to assemble a small party to investigate. I have no particular reason to doubt his motives, though it is strange how many of our party will be adherents. Is that's the note before he went in and then got killed by a bear, which, to be honest, chance it wasn't the bear. Wouldn't be too super shocked if it turned out that it was not the bear that killed him, but instead, what's his face? The guy who's handsome and seems a little too nice. But who knows? What's up, Preston? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on your way in. I appreciate that. Yo! I didn't realize this temple had a fish head on it. Well, that's how you know you can trust these people, am I right?
This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Hey, you got rebels in your temple, bro.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all.
How about all who
Oh,
engage in rebellious
good to see you
activities?
again. I take it you're here on official business.
I'm hunting down whoever killed me.
Killed you?
Guess who just
It's me.
finished Baptism of Fire?
Oh,
Me. It was me.
You
What'd you
must be
think?
talking
How
about
do you
those
like it?
awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cut purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
This is Avowed. How you doing, Cristobal? Welcome to the stream. Drop the act. I already know the Claviger gave you the key to the cistern.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance.
Never seen any Avowed
defy
gameplay.
your
Well, you're
empire,
about to. We about to have a
protect our way of
conversation.
life.
That's Avowed to a
For
T.
some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
What was the first thing she said? I was talking over it. We have a responsibility to defy your empire to protect our way of life. You could just not be in the Resistance, you know. Geralt's party reminds me of Guts' party. Made me feel cozier than I should have been. Yeah, I enjoyed the forming of that little group. If I could be sympathetic to your cause if I knew more about it.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned, you aren't ready for the answers.
I have a feeling they're not as serious as that. Why target me? The city is full of Adirans.
None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way.
Do you not see the antlers growing out of my head? What does the Resistance want?
To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us, turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls.
I didn't do it. I really enjoyed Zoltan Shivy more than I should have. All of the dwarves are funny. Why are dwarves just universally entertaining and charming characters? Except for Marius here in this game. Marius is kind of mid. But we love a good dwarf character. Which one of your people killed me?
Egwulf, a powerful man.
Wow, you betrayed your
Not in the
people
way
real quick.
Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
Do I ask her to be a spy for the Empire? I really doubt she would go for that. I just want to arrest her. Do I have to kill her? I was going to arrest her. I don't know if I have the authority to do that. She was nice enough to tell me everything. At the same time, she doesn't seem particularly interested in working together. So there's a chance she'll be a problem later down the line. So maybe I should kill her. But think about the image that would put on us, the Aediran Empire. It's like a Streisand's effect. If I try to silence the dissidents, then the dissidents will grow louder. I'll just tell her to leave the city.
What difference is it to you?
I have my reasons. Just go.
No need to tell me twice. As soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll hightail it out of Paradise. You won't see me again.
Time to find your killer.
You're welcome.
I don't think they'll go nearly as peacefully.
I liked Regis as well. Regis went on 50-year rehab. Regis is a legend. Regis is one of my favorite characters in the books. Short and stout plus huge beard equals hilarious. It never fails. It was a close call today, but our woman made it into the city with no issue. The Aediran envoy of all people looked over the cart, but either found nothing of note or chose not to tell their countrymen about it for some reason. That seems ridiculous, so I'm sure they must have just missed the goods. Make sure to pay our contact a little extra. She did good work. No, I noticed. I was being nice. I was being nice, you rebel scum. And now you turn those same grenades against me. I'm never being nice to anyone again. That's it. I'm done. No more Mr. Nice Envoy. You hear me?
Pale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Kai, Marius, Crouch Bros. We're trying to sneak in. At least I thought we were. These guys don't seem so interested in sneaking.
Rebels ahead.
See? See? This is why I was sneaking. This is why I was sneaking. You're the little sneak thief. You're the little archer. You should have known. You should have known, damn it. They're all facing this way. I don't think there's a way to like... Oh no. Oh no. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. I just need this. There's a pillar in the way. I might be able to get away with a sneak attack in one of them. Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get a sneak attack. Oh. I thought I was gonna get caught. But 'twould appear I've gotten away with it once again. My skill. It can't be contained. Hello, rebel scum! You attack me from the shadows. I return in kind. How dare you try to kill me, you fools. Sneak thieves nuts. Fucking got him. Fucking melted him. Do I use a spell on these fuckers? Why do I have this book equipped? I don't remember equipping this book. Why did I equip this book? I guess I just wanted the spells that I didn't have. That's fair. Should give them a baptism of fire. I don't have a lot of great fire spells though. I got good ice and lightning. That's kind of my thing. Sup? Scumbags! Ooh! I'd hate to be you right about now.
They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Marius has got a point there, Kai. Can't deny the man that. Which game this year are you excited for? He's excited for Wilds. I mean, I was excited for Wilds, and then I played it a shit ton, and it was wonderful. Monster Hunter Wilds is my front runner for Game of the Year at the moment. Other games I'm excited for this year? I guess Death Stranding 2. I don't know. I'd have to rack my brain to even think of what other games are coming out this year. I was really laser focused on Avowed and Monster Hunter Wilds. This game is so woke, Ree. How dare you enjoy it? What's up, Manieth? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the 20 currency that I'm not sure what currency that is, but thank you for it. I appreciate it. That's super kind of you. Doom the Dark Ages? I haven't played either Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal, so it looks cool, but I don't know if I'll play it. Wolf's log 1. This page looks like it was penned recently and then ripped from its binding. What have I done? I made a terrible mistake. Either the prophecy was wrong or I misunderstood it. Either way, I am damned. I have to hide this journal, scatter it to the sewers, where even the gods cannot find the evidence of my guilt. Forgive me, Joe Monkey. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear this. I hope it's not picking up on the microphone, but my new downstairs neighbor, as I have discussed in a previous stream, is a musician who just doesn't seem to ever stop playing, and they play so loudly. And I really wish they would shut the fuck up. I really hope they move out as quickly as all my other downstairs neighbors have. Okay, dumbass, if you were worried about your journal being found, then burn it! Why did you think ripping it up and scattering it was the way to go? Burn it! Have you played a game about digging a hole? I haven't, but it is very much like the kind of game I would vibe with, honestly. Huh? Oh, I don't know why. Oh, it is breakable. Okay, just the lower portion.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Oh, sick. Are these all pressure? This is a fuck ton of pressure plates. My God! It's a lot of fucking pressure plates. Oh God. That was a tough one. Now, how long do I have? Okay. I was worried that they were going to activate them, but what does this do?
That should disable the pressure plates.
Lovely. You're telling me you're not excited for the new Assassin's Creed game, which finally comes out next week after like 50 days? Does it? Does it? I thought it got another delay. Didn't it cop another delay? Might be niche, but I'm looking forward to the Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma. That sounds familiar. I might also be excited about that, but I don't. Hang on, let me get a look at this. Nope, never mind. I have no idea what this is. Looks like some fucking weeb shit. What's up, Coxie? How you doing? You keep it real as well. It's $1. Well, thank you, man. If I appreciate the dollar. It's very kind.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
Thanks. Oh, crap. Okay, there's some people in here. Looks like there's a lot of people. Oh, there's spiders, actually. Oh, shit! Okay, at least it's not the rebels. I can handle a bunch of spiders. That's not a problem. Humans are a little more intimidating.
Take a moment, people.
It was delayed to March 20th and hasn't been delayed since. I'm assuming they're going to keep that release date since it's only a week away. Well, if it's anything like 95% of Ubisoft's portfolio and Assassin's Creed in particular, it will probably be quite mid.
Be ready.
Stand back.
When I bought a laptop, I bought a laptop a few months ago, and they were running a deal that if you got the laptop, you'd get like a copy of Assassin's Creed Shadows and some months of like Ubisoft Plus or whatever. So I do like have the game and could play it if I so desired. I don't know if I will.
More blessed spiders. Fui to pay you.
Huh? What are these? Nice, spider's eggs. I recently started playing Brotherhood again, and man, I love parkour in Rome. I did enjoy those early Assassin's Creed games, but it has been a long time since I played them.
Right behind you.
Oh! You spiders should have invested some points into ice resistance, man. You weren't ready for this shit. Oh crap, there's more of them spawning. Hey, fuck off. I could probably beat the shit out of this thing with my little pole to get most of my essence back at this point. Oh yeah.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods, not this saga again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Yeah, Marius is just like aggressively negative about everything for like no reason. Cool guy. Chill dude. I'm an early fanboy. I hate the new stuff, but love the old stuff. I'll still always just appreciate like the Ezio trilogy for like just having that like continuous story. And like it's been such a long time since I like played them that I don't know if it really holds up or if it was ever all that good to begin with. But like, man, I remember like playing through Revelation and like, you know, playing old Ezio in Turkey and like kind of the end of his character arc, the end of his story it was very satisfying. And I remember feeling good about the ending. But that was when I was like 14. So again, I don't know if it holds up. There's enemies in here somewhere. Or are they both beyond the wall? Revelation is one of my favorites just because of the addition of the hook blade. I can't remember what that is. I really liked this city in Revelations, wherever it was. Was it in Istanbul or Constantinople? Whatever it was at that point in history. But that I think I don't know, I really liked whatever the city was in Brotherhood and a lot of the cities in 2. And I think as a young person, I didn't appreciate Turkish city as much, but now I look on it more fondly.
Aye, aye.
It was something new, you know? Not a bad spot of loot. Let's eat some food. I need some essence and health, so let's eat a little meal. I like his last line, something to the effect of, I've done enough for one lifetime, when he's reaching for that last apple of Eden. Oh shit, cancel. I remember like, and this is Revelation spoilers if anybody hasn't played it, but like, I remember like, when he came across, what was his name? The guy from the first Assassin's Creed. Altair. When he came across like Altair's skeleton in that one temple, that was like a pretty emotional moment for me playing through it as a youngster. You mean in Masaif? I have maybe? Sure, why not? You tell me. Oh, they want me to create a little ice platform, don't they? Well, I don't need your silly little ice grenades to do that. I can do it myself. Ha! Fuck you and your free shit. Man, I was not expecting like a cavern dungeon when I entered this basement. I was like, oh, it'll just be a basement full of rebels. Where the fuck does this place go? And did none of these rebels think to clear up the corpses? Did they just like the vibes it gave off? Were they like, oh yeah, this is an aesthetic that I get?
Key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
It sure does, Kai. Are those cauliflowers or fungi?
Remember that time in Emerald Stair?
I don't know, it's some bullshit.
Take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Can you two shut the fuck up? We're in the middle of something here. Oh, I thought this went deeper than it does. Looked like there was a whole like cavern down below here. Is there a little cave here? No. They are fungi, I think. Looking at these things, yeah, they look fungusy. If I use an ice platform, I am actually going to use a grenade now because now I feel like I'm starting to waste a lot of them. I think this is the cold one. Am I going to be able to make that jump? Ah, yes. Wonderful. Well, that'll do just fine for me. Okay, sweet. I like the dungeon designs in this game. I mean, I've only done like 2 of the major dungeons, but they're good. They're cool. I like them. I like the way it loops back around to this area. I just read the title and now I know I remember Adventure Time now and now I'm sad. Sorry. Get fucked. Oh god, do they have traps in here? Oh shit.
A deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice.
Some people have way too much time on their hands.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I see there's a guy just sweeping up beyond the blades, as they often do.
Disables the blades. What it does from here.
I mean, what's your name? Marius? Can you shoot that fella? No target. I'm looking at one right now.
Quiet, nigga.
No. It's all good. It's all good. You don't have to notice shit, buddy. Guys, stop getting killed. You ain't gonna tell nobody about this, you hear me? Not a soul.
Nice job, everyone.
No, don't just walk in. It's clear that there are some fellas here. I'm gonna try to get up to this archer upstairs first, because clearly I'm gonna get seen if I don't. And I wouldn't want to be seen by a bunch of these assholes. I was worried that might cause the explosive barrel to set off next to me, but it worked out. Obsidian soundtrack, and why is Halo 2 or Silent Hill 2 or Yakuza 5? I don't know any of those soundtracks. We're talking about favorite video game soundtrack. It's gonna be Persona 3 Reload for me. Well, this guy's pretty tough. He didn't die from my little sneak attack. Hey, no healing, no healing, no healing. None of that. That's not necessary. Ow. Can you stop killing me? Give me your health. I want your health since you took mine. That was really rude.
Didn't think that one through, did he? You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed eight point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
I like Persona music a lot, but it doesn't hold a candle to Yakuza 5 or Halo 2. I doubt that. Give me your help, made me chuckle. He took mine! He took my own health! From my own skin! And what, he just thought I was gonna let it happen? Nay. Nay, I say. I appreciate that causing a commotion in this room doesn't cause anybody in the next room to get sus about us. I'm being slightly sarcastic, but at the same time, it can be kind of annoying when, like, you fail stealth check on one person in a dungeon, and all of a sudden the entire dungeon knows you're there.
Right behind you.
Not that I'm actually going, not that I'm exactly going for a stealth build here. I've just kind of been stealthing as much as I can. So we failed stealth here today, but that's okay. But hey, that's all right. Oh, a magician, are ya? I'll show you a thing or two about magic and its uses. I'll show all of you. Eagwolf's log 3. I missed 2? I guess I missed 2. This journal entry is dated several days ago. Now my sources tell me the envoy is a godlike. This just changes everything. Prophecy says a godlike will come to the living lands and death will travel in their wake. We must act now and halt destiny in its track, even if I must spill godlike blood. Wasn't he trying to apologize to me before? Wasn't he like, forgive me, Joe Monkey? Why in part 3 is he like, I must kill Joe Monkey? Or did I find the final page first? I'll have to dig through my journal to find out. Documents. I can't find it. No, I did miss one. I'm tempted to like go back and look for it because I am curious what it's all gonna say at the end of the day. Maybe it'll influence how I handle this gentleman, you know? I don't want to be going at this guy with incomplete information. Okay, we disabled the blades. But I had to do a run through of like that whole cave system to see if I could find the second page of the journal. Is that going to be worth it for me to do? There's supposed to be a corpse around here somewhere that I could loot. Oh, it's right here. Maybe this is where the note was. No. Maybe the note was in this room full of pressure plates that I managed to overcome with relative ease. Ah, here it is. Here it is. My sources tell me an envoy is coming from Adir. Strange. What can they accomplish here that the Inquisitor Ludwig can't? We will have to observe from afar and remove them if they become a problem. We knew this day was nigh. The Empire is coming for us. Hang on, I need to check. There's notes on the dates on these journals. I'm curious, like, the order here. So this was recently penned. So this is the most recent one. This was several weeks ago. This was several days ago. So they found out an envoy was coming from Adir, realized they're godlike and decided they must kill them, and then realized they made a mistake, and the prophecy was wrong, and they feel bad.
That key has to belong to that door over there.
We already opened the door, Kai. Mac, do you like chicken fetuses? Are you referring to eggs? Because actually, no, I'm not much of a fan. Eggs are like okay. I'll eat them, but if I have options for food that aren't egg at a breakfast bar, I won't. I'll get things that aren't eggs. Speaking of Persona 3 Reload, I gotta get back to it, but I've been too busy with Yakuza.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdude. Someone's up ahead.
Hang on, boys. There's secrets up ahead. Methinks. If I can just... Okay, no, I think the dungeon's gonna loop around to that area eventually. But what if I could sequence skip? Huh? Yo! Oh, I'm such a fucking legend.
But definitely not the easiest.
Get fucked, kid! Ha ha ha! Yeah, you have an egg-based meme on your server? Curious. Legit didn't think you could make that? Well, when you're as skilled as I am.
You take lead.
I am going to go back, though. Because I'm curious what else is here. But it's nice to know that you can sequence skip this. Okay, so this one was penned recently. We killed the envoy and the gods brought them back. What does this mean? They must have some higher purpose and I am too unworthy to grasp it. I failed. Now they're coming for me and what can I offer them but my apologies and my neck? You know, to be honest, depending on how a conversation with this guy goes, I might have to spare him. Just, I'm curious to see what use he might be. Joe Monkey is she. It is she who is Joe Monkey. Oh, we're above the room that I was in before. That must be where the corpse I've been seeing on my map is from. What's down here? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oops. It doesn't remove the cool points I got, right? It doesn't remove the cool points I got for making the jump. Don't worry, I'll do it again. And if I don't, I'll probably die. Shit. Ah, we're good. We are good. Wow, Mac, you lost aura. I feel like an old man when you zoomers speak to me. Thought I saw a health potion. I might have been crazy. There might have been no reason for me to have died just now. Yeah, there was nothing here.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed supplies.
Oh, no way I get away with this. Right?
Afraid to die again?
Maybe. Maybe a little. Wouldn't you be? Get shattered, idiot. What are you thinking? Aren't you only 28? I'm 26. Thank you very much. Be so funny if enemies could hear what Captain says. It'd be cool to have one of these games where, like, as an optional thing, you could have, like, your microphone on, and if you are talking about your giant girthy cock, they'll hear you and come after you. I'm sorry, you're 28. Are you mandating that I'm now 28? I'm 26. I'm turning 27 this year. Have you checked that Skyrim AI? No, I haven't. Aren't you older than me, Bill? By like a couple years? You act like an old man, Bill. At least I don't act like an old man. I mean, I kind of do. I got told I had an old soul when I was like 18. Almost 31. See, Bill's old. Bill's already crossed the 30 threshold. Hey. We can chat. This doesn't have to go south, you know. As long as you have, you know, give a little apology.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
Apparently, I have unfinished business.
The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
Not my boot. Why attack me and not the ambassador? Did you really think killing me would improve things?
I wasn't sure. I knew I needed to do something. And when your face appeared to me in a dream, I believed I received a vision.
Now you're good, Cristobal. At least you're not 28. So what? Like 28's like the cringe number. Once you're 29, you're good. Once you're 27, it's okay. Once you're 26, like I am, it's fine. Wolf looks like he stinks of not taking a shower. He does hang out in a sewer all day. Do you kill everyone you see in your dreams?
This was no ordinary dream. It was not imagination. It was communion. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
I'm just going to say nothing for now.
I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
Do you still truly believe that?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods.
Should you have faith in the gods?
I can't
Didn't one of the
imagine
gods
what the
do a
will
little
cause,
funny
but
on
you
Deadfire?
are at the center of it.
Dreadfire, whatever it's
Proof
called.
stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden
28 is
movements.
just cursed.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
Just in Deadfire, the gods have fucked everything. Oh, I don't know Pillars lore. I was just reading up on Deadfire in particular when one of the gods came back as a titan and started stomping on shit, you know? Dusk Sand is back. Let's find out if he's going to behave. Can't believe you killed me for something I haven't even done.
Perhaps this was what the vision meant for me to do all along. Maybe the gods wanted us to meet in this way. Who can say? I hope you do better things with this knowledge than I did. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way.
It's not
My
our
fate is
way.
in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Behave, Mac. Please forgive me. You're forgiven. Just chill. I was skeptical about Avowed, considering I kind of found Outer Worlds very much mid to kind of bad with the weird writing and mechanical systems, but it grew on me. Bill says I was also super mid on Pillars World, but Avowed is kind of easy fun, so it grows on you. Yeah, I think Avowed is... The thing with Outer Worlds is that it was kind of like mid in a lot of ways. I still liked it, mind you. Didn't love it. Haven't finished it, mind you, too. But I still liked it because like I thought the writing was like engaging enough. I thought the world was interesting enough. I thought the combat was fun enough, but none of them were like truly magnificent. What I like about Avowed is that the exploration is like excellent. Like the world design is excellent. The combat is fun as fuck. I really like it. And so even if the writing is kind of mid, I still have fun with it, you know? Is that the cat milk guy? No, that's not the cat milk guy. That's someone else. Eloy told me what the Steer Road would have done to the people of Paradise. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardir.
Game looks really beautiful. It is really gorgeous. It's really, really gorgeous. I still got to play Baldur's Gate 3. I know I do. I know. It's a long game though. Where's the second dishwasher guy? Where is the iconic chatter? I swear that guy was only around for one stream. I think like the fallout of the toilet brush dishwasher was too great for him, and he just couldn't take it. What would the other two do? I wonder.
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
See, the thing is, I can't tell him to confess to the Steel Garrote because I don't believe that they'll show him mercy at all. I also don't think killing him is the best move, to be honest. At the same time, if I don't kill him, it's going to get out that the envoy's a pussy who wouldn't even take revenge on his own killer. So I'm a little torn on this, to be honest. I feel like I could work with him to some extent to try to make things better, but I don't know. I don't see an option for that, you know? Let me read through some of this dialogue again. I get why he's upset. You know, I get why he's upset. I do. And I think he took it out on the wrong fucking guy. I literally just got there, you know? And I have little to no power politically. Maybe make him confess and then kill the steel garrote. I think the steel garrote would get to him first is the thing. Heck, I'm very late. What's going on? Hey, F. Mello. I'm confronting my assassin and considering whether or not to kill him back. I'm torn on what to do here. I'm a little distracted by how these, this is stupid, but I'm a little distracted by how these knives come out of these sheaths. Like they're not big enough on either end to like slip through the hooks. So do you have to like loosen it before you can pull them out? If so, it seems like a very poorly designed bandolier. He will become a martyr if he dies. Why give the rebels an icon? Give them something to chew on. That's a good point. This is some like Maud Deeb's shit. You can't. If you kill him, he becomes a martyr. I was kind of thinking that too. That's also why I didn't kill the lady who was in the church, because I was like, if I kill her, it's just gonna like reinforce this idea that Adirians are like crushing people, you know. So I'm with you. I'm gonna let him go. I don't want him to become a martyr. Well, see. The thing is, I feel like attacking him and killing him now or giving him to the steel garrote are the same thing. I feel like the steel garrote will kill him. And same thing. So I think it's probably best if I let him go. Take it, people, and leave.
You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
Not the path I'd take. But hey, I only get to die once.
You're really letting us go?
Your quarrel was never with me. Why make a bad situation worse?
At least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once.
You've made your opinion clear. Now shut up, dwarf!
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting
You've
free
made
all
your
the people
point.
you
You've
want
made your point. You've made your point. We get it. We get it.
If
You
wanted
don't
the
agree.
envoy
Shut up.
dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
Marius loves to yap and yet acts like an aloof dickhead. He's kind of like, I don't know. He's kind of like, he's really seriously being like, my opinion needs to be heard. Like he said like 4 separate times that he wouldn't, that was a bad idea to let him go.
One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
See, this will spread, right? This will spread. This opinion that they were wrong about me, they'll spread it to others.
Hearers are true to their word, usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? You really think she'd back down?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubt it. But we'll give her a chase.
Sounds like someone else I know. Excuse me. Mac, why did you get Milva pregnant? I'm not an elf. You can't blame me for that. I hear more sparkly noises. I wasn't planning to ban you, Christopher. You haven't done anything ban-worthy. You can listen to the Gar's voice actor for forever, but the dwarf can die. I don't want to shit on the voice actors too much. I think he's doing an okay job for Marius, but like there's little things I dislike. Like Marius is kind of like a vulgar guy. Like he's constantly throwing insults around in his like native tongue, but he's not putting enough emphasis on those like insult words. Like he kind of just says them in kind with the rest of the sentence instead of like, I don't know, putting emphasis on it and being like, ah, fuck you. You know what I mean? He's like, it's like the difference between saying, oh, fuck you, or, oh, fuck you. I just realized I can use my wand to knock these down, can't I? Ow! That's not the result I was hoping for. I thought it would just drop to the ground and I could pick it up. Brother and sisters of Paradise, it is well time to push those Ediran dogs out of the living lands, out of our home. It is only through our bravery and might that our children and their children may live free, instead of being ground down beneath the heel of Aedir. Fear not death, for it is kinder fate than subjugation, but only through spilled blood will we remain independent from our empire that cares nothing for us. It did drop to the floor, you are right. Yeah, I wasn't anticipating that it would blow up. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Maybe that's my mistake. I'm an imperfect being. Common Grimoire of Elements. This is just the normal. These are just the level ones. Okay, I'll recycle that book. And I have 2 of these books now, so I'll recycle that one. Brigandine boots. Not a bad looking pair, I must admit. He gave me Adra, right? Yeah. What a nice guy. What a nice fella that killed me.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, Envoy.
We'll see.
You all but guaranteed that.
Marius,
I don't think your friends
you've made your point. Shut up.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it.
You've made your thoughts clear, Marius. How long until I get the next companion? I kick this guy out of my party. Mac, have you seen the I'm jaking it meme? No. I've seen the jorking it memes. Jorking my peanuts. Straight up jorking my peanuts right now. Is the priest lady gone? Oh, the church is actually being used now. There's actually people in here. Oh my god, this guy's such a fucking wet blanket. Holy shit. Yeah, he really is. He's just like a constant font of negativity. It's the same thing, but with Jake from Adventure Time. Wow, how nice. Like chat. Marius is chat embodied. He's just like you guys. Constant cynicism, constant negativity, constant shit talking. Let me take a stop off at a camp so I can recover mine health and speak with everybody. I'm not wet. Man, not the first time I've been told that. All right, let's get it out of the way.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
Yes, I get it. Take it you don't approve. Who would have guessed?
The part where you set free an assassin who succeeded at killing you once already? Right, must be that part. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think.
Yes,
Found the
true, it does
assassin,
not.
he's still alive, which means well done, Marius.
Yep,
Anyway.
you can go now. It's enough for now. Get some rest.
You too.
You fucking loser. Hi, Kai.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
It's an interesting way of looking at it.
What I find interesting is how you handled him. You really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
It was the right thing to do.
Things aren't always that clear, especially when you're staring down a man who tried to send you back to the wheel. But I like your certainty. Why'd you do it?
Pragmatism. He'll tell his story and others will think twice before striking.
Clever. Though, I suspect he and his followers will scatter to the winds after this. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
When I've seen this place, you use a little order.
No doubt. The whole of Paradise used to be a lot more like the Sparrowhawks' territory, if you can believe it. More freedom, but more bodies in the streets, too. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
Voice sound to be too zealous for my liking.
Mine, too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out.
That worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Something's on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down.
How many hours of content does this game have, like,
I've
on
let a few
average?
people
No
down
idea.
over the years, but
I'm something like
I
12
did
hours into it
promise
already.
someone once that I'd do my part
And
to
I
look after
haven't even
all
left the
of us
opening area.
riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I'm glad for the company.
Feelings mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. Night, Envoy.
Good night, Kai. Sweet boy that you are. Oh, such a sweet fellow. Oh, I should do some cooking before I try to stash stuff. God, this like cookie looks so good. This darkest Rawatan chocolate cookie. It's like a little thumbprint. It looks so good. I don't know why that in particular has me like hungry. What it do? Is that what you said to Milva as well? What are you accusing me of? Mods bake him cookies. I made a I baked up my first whole wheat loaf of bread recently. And it was pretty fucking good, I'll tell you. It was pretty fucking good. Do I want to upgrade this one up to fine quality? Thinking about it.
Stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
See, you're doing it now.
Well,
Yeah, so those of you guys that are following the baking arc, me getting into bread baking, I've been making mostly white bread, French bread, and I've been making mostly French bread, sourdough, mostly white breads, but I don't really like, I prefer to eat whole wheat bread because white flour is very wasteful. It removes a ton of nutrients from the wheat grain. So I was hesitant to start up baking whole wheat loaves because they're a little finicky. They tend to be, it's hard to find the right balance of water for whole wheat loaves. So I finally baked up a whole wheat loaf of sandwich bread. And oh my God, it was so good. Like, it turned out really nicely. And shockingly tasty. Like, I don't know. Like, whole wheat bread definitely does not taste as good as white bread. But I don't mind because, again, I appreciate the nutrients I get out of it. But, like, this whole wheat bread that I baked, it was like the best tasting whole wheat bread ever. It's like I would gladly eat that over white bread. So I'm super excited about that. I found like a really nice whole wheat bread recipe. Where's the ambassador? He's supposed to be here? Did he decide not to spawn today? Is he pulling a Dahlin and causing some trouble for me? Can I like reload the area? Are you making your own starter for sourdough bread? Yes, I do have a starter that I feed and keep alive. I actually just fed it this morning. And it's rising in the kitchen right now before I stick it back in the fridge. The last loaf of sourdough I made was so fucking good. It was crazy. I just don't have the patience for proofing dough, too much work. It is such a pain, like, planning the time to bake a loaf of sourdough. Because it's like, you have to wait for the starter to rise, and then you have to mix up the dough and wait for that to rise. It takes like 12 hours. And then you have to form the loaf and let that proof, and that takes like another 12 hours. It's like a 3-day process to make a single loaf of sourdough. But it is really good. Really good when it turns out right. There he is. He just forgot to spawn.
Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
I let my killer go free.
You what?
Can't wait to hear how you spin this tale.
Your opinion is known, Marius. He showed remorse, so I forgave him. I'm not a monster.
Well, that wasn't your decision to make.
It was! You sent me!
you put her in charge.
We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility?
It'll make us look like we're not assholes.
These rebels will continue to undermine our work in the living lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
Fuck him. Or her. If Ludwig raises a fuss, just let me do the talking.
She will do the talking. The best we can do is grovel.
Yeah, we'll fucking see.
Do you really need Marius and me here for the groveling, or...?
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
I was going to ask you your thoughts on Geralt the Knight. Okay, this is Witcher book spoilers for anybody who is considering reading the Witcher books. This is Witcher book spoilers. FYI, tune out for like 30 seconds. My opinion is that Geralt is someone who really lacks self-awareness. He likes to see himself one way while ignoring the truth of what he often is. You know, the most obvious examples being the whole him ascribing or subscribing to the idea that Witchers have lost their emotions when obviously he's a very emotional person, and this idea that he's just a Witcher, nothing more, while going out of his way to protect and save Ciri. Like, Geralt sees himself one way, but he's a completely different thing. I aspire to be as annoying as Marius. I don't think you should. Don't forget why I'm here. The Dream Scourge.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already.
I'm curious to see this place.
Learn whatever you can from them.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to Animancers.
Ready to head out.
Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Oh, is Ludwig about to walk in? Wow, how intimidating. I feel very afraid. I have a feeling we're not going to get along. Nice sword. Spooky. Fuck's up with the burning eyes?
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Oh, the voice don't like Ludwig.
Her.
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood,
The drip is out of control on this
this
bitch.
island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Nice mask. Where can I get one? Do I start with disrespect like immediately? Because I already don't think we're going to get along. I should probably start nice. I should start nice, draw my own conclusions, not worry about other people's interpretations, and try to form a cohesive relationship, you know? Probably shouldn't immediately be goofing off. You're an envoy, Mack. You represent an empire. What's your point? That I'm above her? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try to have an amicable relationship. I'll bow. I'll be nice.
At least someone knows the meaning of respect.
See, she appreciates
you trouble
it.
the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
I mean, like, you should be amicable.
Silence.
Okay, all right, so you're with me on this.
You busy yourself with a dream scourge, a mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
This is an opportunity to ruin everything and go to war. I'm gonna weigh in here. I'm gonna say that the dream scourge is a problem.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead.
And what if the dead outnumber the living?
The hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, so you just see this as an opportunity for Adir to move in.
I have scoured.
That's fucked up.
Faced the truths from which you cower. The living lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Awfully generous for the ambassador to take the fall like that. I wonder when this will come back to bite us.
You've made your point, Marius.
This, leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
I think the two of you be stronger together than apart.
I've been saying this all along, but his solution was to go over my head, to summon help from across the known world.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered.
I can help with that too.
The animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
We have to get... Maybe my influence can steer them in a better direction.
At least one of us hasn't abandoned hope. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me.
I don't think
As
I
for
would
you,
tell I could stop a lady with flaming eyes
farewell.
either. Oh, she's not even going to chat with me for a minute, huh? The ambassador seems a little skittish. A little frightened. Do they really need to do a cutscene just for her walking away?
She is going to be a problem.
You didn't have to take the blame for me. I appreciate it.
Oh, that was nothing. Ludwine already despises me. You deserve a sporting chance to avoid her wrath. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew
The
on.
cutscene causing aura.
Before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
So standard for the living lands then.
True,
Oh, I pressed the wrong one.
But there's always collateral damage to think about.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
No, you don't. You can go back to your bar, buddy. I don't need you with me.
Well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
Marius, you can stay here. You can stay here. You don't need to come with. Apparently he wants to talk to me. Let's see what he has to say.
Envoy.
What do you want? Who are you? Who are you?
I speak for Paradise. That is all you need to know.
How long will you keep following me?
Careful, it could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
After what you've done, you cannot imagine we would ignore you.
And what exactly have I
Your
done?
mercy for our compatriots has not gone
Writ of
unnoticed.
passage.
Take this. We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
Thanks, legend. You don't have to be so ominous and, like, weirdly threatening about it. What did he give me? Fellow travelers, let it be known that the Adiran envoy is a proven friend of the Paradise Resistance. Grant this godlike the safe passage and liberty that we afford to our most trusted companions and allies. Yigwulf. I love it. I like when decisions I make come back in some manner. I mean, that whole decision seems to have been pretty impactful, so I dig it. The fuckers kill you and then you grant them mercy. They have to be little punks about giving you a friendship letter. Yeah, he was kind of like ominous and rude about it, but it's you know, it's cool. Ask if he can speak as a normal person. What are your thoughts on my glorious goat, the 28-year-old? No idea who you're referring to. What do you want?
Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
You don't seem excited about seeing Fior.
A job is a job, Envoy. But not all places are created equal. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
You're making this a bigger problem than it is.
Huh. Right. You'll see when you get there. Right. Changing the subject.
That's all you had to say? That's it? He's getting paid. I know, he said something about, like, what I was... He was like, that's what you're paying me for. And I was like, I ain't paying you shit.
Mirrors, we have touched.
I didn't agree to pay you. He was just kind of like, I'll come along. Fuck it. Why not? Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know.
Know what?
A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. He bled and forgave. Why?
Because it's what Jesus would do.
Should he not suffer for your pain?
I lived. Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way.
Well, it's not about your way. I'm in the driver's seat.
Dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
That sounds like a you problem. Enough. Let it go.
Petals disperse on the wind.
I'm also very hostile to the voice. Fuck gods.
Now, we have tending to do.
Okay, feel free to not summon me anymore. Where's that armor from? I don't know. I don't know when I got it. I just had it eventually. I think it might be a deluxe edition thing. Because I completely forgot to mention. I was originally playing this game just through Game Pass, but then Xbox actually sent me a code to the game, and it was the deluxe edition. So it may be deluxe edition or pre-order stuff. Xbox sent me a code of the game. I forgot to mention that. Forgot to disclose that, but oops. Preston, I hope you sleep well. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later. I'll do a little fast traveling. Catch you later, man. Maybe Saturday if you stream. I will stream. Actually, I'm not streaming on Saturday. I'm busy in the morning on Saturday. I'll be streaming Friday instead. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Not that I'm ending stream right now, but I'll see you on Friday, Preston. I wish there was a way. Maybe I'm just not saying a button prompt for it. Oh, come on!
The armored mask.
We just talked!
Earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear.
Yeah, I mean, the voice is kind of onto something with this, and I'm not going to flee from her. I'm probably just going to kill her at some point. You seem unsettled. Do you want to talk about it? Where's the option to say, yeah, I know she's kind of sussy. Do you want to talk about it?
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
Where's the option for me to say, where's the like, yeah, I get it option? Because like, yeah. I'll just ask if they have history with her.
We reach. The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We know.
I'm starting to think you deserved it.
Teeth like thorns. Up then. We have no need for you.
Then stop fucking interrupting my sleep, bitch. Damn. Leave me alone if I'm so useless to you. Emerald Stair, Gatehouse, and
Whatever's
Beacon.
grown over that Adra doesn't look natural.
Maybe we should investigate. Oh, I got a little level up. That's cute. Let's see. Do I have the next book skill yet? I do. Unlock level 15 Grimoire spells and increase the essence cost of all, and decrease the essence cost of all Grimoire spells by 18%. I think getting this Grimoire mastery is probably the one skill I really need to focus on. And what were the three I was deciding to focus on? Dexterity, intellect, and resolve, I think. Let's put some points into resolve. I already did use the ability point video game.
Here it comes.
Did I find a secret area that would have been blocked from the other side? Oh. What's this? Oh! Oh, I see. Okay.
Ready? Aim.
Let's get rid of that. God, there's so many interesting things to just, like, find while you're just running around in this game. I really love it. I still feel like they need to give me a torch or, like, mage light or something. It can get very dark in certain areas of this game. And I'd like to be able to, like, brighten things up here and there. I'm hearing the sparklies of items, but I'm not seeing no dang items. I see item down there. I think this is invisible walled. Oh, they got a drawbridge here. Okay, well, I have the writ of passage, so it should be easy for me to get through. Thanks to my connection with the rebels. Or I might be going through, like, a secret pathway to get there by accident. Brothers and sisters, my band found these ruins in a sorry state, though the mechanisms within still serve their function. If that function was to block the way to the Adra, through a clever combination of repurposing what was left behind and few additions of our own, we're able to get this place back in proper functioning order. The trick is simple now that the hard work has been done. Activate the essence generators with a strong jolt, and the way shall open to you. If you're unable to wield magic, worry not. Simply search for electric lilies. Okay, I probably could have figured that out without a book. Just saying, but fine. I will take the intel graciously. My thanks, Deadman. Ooh. I'm a bitch finding secrets today. You okay? Don't die, fellas. Well, Marius can die, maybe. I don't want him dead. Like I don't dislike him enough to want him dead. I want him to shut up. Uh-oh. It looks like one of the electric things has been destroyed. But if I electrocute the water, it ought to get the same thing done.
Here it comes. I don't want to blow up that barrel right next to us, but... Oh, it's right there. Oh, the thing's right there. Okay. Well, easy fix then. Marius, get out of the way. Dumb shit. Oh. What is his ability on cooldown? Aye, aye.
I didn't expect it to hit that down there. I guess maybe it like auto tracks it or something. Le strangled Adra. More voice talk. Great.
Here. Birth. Voices. Arms building a wall.
It's just like the United States.
The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory?
We live on through the relationships that we cultivate.
The trees speak through their roots. A forest greater than its parts. We are not alone. This soothes us.
You're welcome.
Just like the strangle note. Envoy, you gotta tell me your secret. The
I have a
envoy
god in my head.
Now the Adra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
Can you just stop being so fucking negative for like 2 minutes? What's going on over here? We got a date going on?
See? This isn't so bad. Your city smells like a tannery. I cannot escape it even here.
Yeah, but there's a breeze. When it really picks up, you hardly notice.
There is also a plague.
Okay, so that's not great, I will admit. But that's rare. I think you could like it here.
Trying to convince her girlfriend to move in with her or something?
Can't believe we're stationed so far from the city. Piss off the captain or something?
Oh, hush. You're acting like we got sent to Shatterstar to follow his tusks.
Let me through! I have a writ of passage from the people who are trying to kill everybody! Including me. Oh, they're just bringing the drawbridge down without even asking. Without even being asked, huh?
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going down World Stair. Business or pleasure?
What business is of yours? Is it of yours? I'm looking into the dream scourge.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwig barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
Does she ever look pleased? I don't suppose Ludwig told you where she was going.
I didn't ask. The less I know, the better. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwig's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
Well, I'm not afraid of her.
Somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
Given how angry she was about Wolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
What if I just killed her? You know?
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going
We
to try
get it. You've made your point, bro. He gave us a writ of he gave us a writ of passage. We're chill. Who sleeps with lavender on their pillow? It's got to be some folk remedy for the dream scourge going around. Didn't he come here to play executioner?
Believe me, that's a relief. Besides, the Steel Garrote's all too eager to take up that mantle.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
Their order may have started an Adir, but don't confuse their fanatics with us.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the freakus.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
It's hard to believe she's just supposed to be working with him.
And that's going to mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
This is the Pillars of Eternity world, yes.
Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
Must not be very imaginary, my friend, then.
Professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
I don't know that yet.
Well, maybe figure it out. We can't prepare for what we don't know is coming.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Fine. Leave. Fuck off. Living Lands is an odd place for a colony of scholars.
The Living Lands is an odd place, period.
But so are the Animancers.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics in the Republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
Can't wait to see this.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see.
This feels like an unnecessary conversation. Like we can move on.
They don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the Living Lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
All right, when the Dream Scourge appears, the possible connection is troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
I'll be happy to help you out. We'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stairs.
No matter what I tell
I pressed space by
you,
mistake.
keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
It's gonna be easy.
I look forward to hearing what you think the word easy means.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Marius, what will you do now? Is this my way of kicking him out?
I have, you know, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
All of these options are like, Marius, you should come with us. When I want to say, Marius, go home. Marius is such a little actually ass bitch. He is. He so is. He has to like butt in with his take on things at every opportunity. Certainly open to taking on a wilderness
Now
guide.
that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdude. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
No deal. Get out of here. Fuck off.
Room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
No, it's not.
Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Oh, wow. This place is pretty. Look at all the foliage. That's nice. Where are we on the map now? Okay, I can't tell. That's cool. This is where the city was, right? Okay, so I had said early on that I thought maybe that this Paradise was the only city in the game because I couldn't see any others on the map, but now I can't see Paradise on the map, so it could be that the cities just don't show on the map. On the, like, world map, unless you're in that area. Marius is a fucking backseater. He is.
If you ever want to talk about anything,
He really
you know I'm
is.
here, right?
He just has to make sure that you know that he thinks what you're doing is wrong. He can never just sit back and let you do your thing. Let's take a look at the map. Okay. Huh? Wait a minute. Huh? Oh. So, okay, I went out the drawbridge to the east and ended up in the region to the west. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. All right, I understand now. So this whole world map is not going to be explorable. It's going to be pockets of explorable areas. I see. Cool. Nice. Not huge on that, I'll be honest. At the same time, pause before we typing things in the chat. This is an extraordinarily detailed and like magnificent, I would say, world like level design. So if that comes at the cost of it being smaller and less you know, open, that's fine with me. Not the mushroom man, sir! Oh, the ice don't seem too effective on these guys. What are the spells I got in my repertoire? Oh, let's try this one. I haven't gotten a chance to use this one much. Hang on. I'm forgetting my controls. Mack, I'm canceling you for your opinion. Not again! I already got canceled my Demon Slayer takes.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. the dust of the Akita in her hair.
The fuck does that mean?
We would answer.
Huh?
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
A ladder? Oh, she's a godless. It's impressive. I'd like to explore it too. It's beautiful. I mean, just now looking at the city off in the distance, all lit up with the purple lights, that was really special. That was really, really, really pretty. What do you need a ladder for? Kai! Marius! Get this fine lady a ladder!
No ladders, Envoy. Wouldn't fit in the packs.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
What a nice boy.
Shoot. That vase is far too high for me, and a ladder would have been perfect.
I can get it down.
But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
Hey, lay off of my Kai. Wait, is she trying to talk to me? What's so important about this vase?
Oh, of course. Why would a priceless artifact be important? Well, I'm not surprised you don't know of the Godless. But they were here in the Living Lands long before we were. Long before anyone else, as far as I can tell. Give or take a few thousand years. They lived on every corner of the lands. You must have passed a few of their ruins on the way here.
I did. Went
The big
spelunking.
ones, with spires that look more than a little phallic. A lot of their structures were embedded in the ground. They lived in harmony with the land. I mean, as much as you can live in harmony with a land actively trying to kill you. Maybe it was nicer back then. 30 years of research, and as far as I can tell, they just upped and disappeared one day. Fascinating, right?
I am quite interested in
What's
them,
important
actually.
is that the vase is within my grasp. Now that I've a tall, dark, and beautiful stranger to help.
I'm not that dark. I'm pretty pale, actually. What are you suggesting?
There's a vase in this ruin that's too high for me to reach. Fetch it for me. I can pay you in skates if you do.
The fuck is a
The
skate?
vase sits atop that tower beside us in the ruins there.
Is that what the currency's called?
And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you a
So what, she wants me to get the vase, but then she's just walking away?
ancient ruins. No one listens to me.
Yeah, see, like that, just that view alone is like magnificent. It's so fucking pretty. And if getting a view like that means that some sections of the world you don't get to traverse, I can accept that. I can. Not a problem. Like, wow, that is cool. Notice from the governor. Travelers to the Emerald Stair proceed at your own risk. Unprecedented environmental changes have weakened our infrastructure, opened treacherous sinkholes, and angered the flora and fauna. Unless you have critical business in Fiora Me Ivarno, I suggest you turn back until the situation normalizes, which should be any day now. Your character is amazing. Every time the camera turns away from the really well-designed NPCs to your Oblivion character, I chuckle. You mean my really beautiful, gorgeous, any man would want or any woman wants to be her character, Joe Monkey. That's who you're referring to, Skippy? Skipbert? I want to get this vase. Oh, there's some creatures up here. Oh, yeah. Guys, stop making so much noise. You're attracting the mushroom dudes. What can I say? They seem like fun guy. I bet fire's pretty effective against these dudes. Huh? Oh, yeah. That burned them up good. Oh, it's just a spider. Gross. Ew. Ooh.
We make a good squad.
We'd make a better squad if Marius was in here. We're like an A tier squad right now. We'd be S tier if it was just you, me, and your giant breasts, Kai. That's what I think. Okay, the base is all the way up there. Excavation log. Governor Vidaro ordered us to halt the excavation. Emerald Stair is going through changes, and it's unstable in more ways than one. While I understand is concerned, these ruins have been here a long time. I don't think they're going anywhere. Which I could say the same for us. Feels like the land doesn't want us here, and I can't argue with the land. Then why are you still here? Be gone! The earth wants you not, scum! Leave this place at once! And come back never! Oh. She couldn't climb up here to get this vase. Honest to God, skill issue. So let's see, I bet we get a good view of the land from here. It's a bit smoky. It's a bit smoky, but that town's got one hell of a lighthouse. I can't wait to climb that son of a bitch. Let's talk, lady. I got your vase for you. Now let's discuss compensation.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully, you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Kai's not little.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I don't think that's true, Marius. I think you're smaller.
Not, I assure you.
You promised me skates, if I recall.
Ah, yes, I did, didn't I? The cost is well worth it. Such a godless artifact is worth its weight in gold. Think of all the secrets and memories it holds.
Sounds like you should have paid me more then. Have you found any such memories?
Just one, and I didn't find it. But that's a story for another time. But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
Sorry.
I hope never happens again.
You can't all be perfect.
Darling, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Well, you didn't stop me. So thanks for the shit, loser. Oh, crap. There's some little creatures here. Oh, they're suiciders. I see. That's lit. Oh, I missed him. I done wasted magic.
Ready?
Not my precious magic. I've had these dreams lately. I tried talking to the others. They think I'm insane. I'm not. There's something in the earth, in the island. I've spoken to animancers, watchers, and priests. No one understood. I have felt it. When no God answered my prayers, when I was without a single mercy, I felt it. The radiating heat of packed dirt and a cooling kiss of the wind. I'm not their champion. I'm not even the first to know them. I'm an ant before the awe of infinity. Something is coming. Dark times, sick times. I'll be with them when it comes. Tiniest margin closer to divinity. This isn't divinity. This is Pillars of Eternity, idiot. Dude was in the wrong franchise. We found another party camp pretty quick. How far away are we from the last one? Where even was the last one? Where did we camp? Oh, was it just somewhere out in the wilderness? Oh.
It's usually so nice.
What do you mean? Like, are you talking about like the toxic gas that seems to be hanging in the air? Because yeah, that's something.
Arms up. Take your best shot.
Huh? Did my spell just get canceled or something? Excuse me? You little creepy little fucker. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. Where is he going? Bad bear. I need some essence back. The more I can avoid spending my potions, the better. Where's that little mushroom fuck, huh? Is there more of them, or did we get them all? I think we got them all. They weren't kidding about how dangerous this place is.
As if people weren't hungry enough.
There's mushrooms everywhere. And the mushrooms aren't joking around. Is this farming equipment?
You told us that Animancy would save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. Zarips won't even touch them.
Equipment maintenance log. Oiled the essence conductor coil thing, tightened a spiritual bolt, ripped out that garbage healing crystal. I don't know what half of this stuff does. Damned Zarips won't even touch our crops, but they sure keep tearing into our machines. I can only patch them up so many times. Go and see the tribe to the north if you don't believe me. They're not too keen on us being here these days. Neither am I.
Animancy is a process. We're talking about a delicate metaphysical ecosystem.
And there's just enemies hanging out everywhere around here, aren't there? Oh, that's a big fella. Oh, he's a big fella. Hi, fellas. Calm down, my friend. Let us all chill and have drinks and vibe and hang out and be cool together. Wrong book. Whoa! What? He's angry. I need my magic back from you. I spent it all on you, you buffoon. Now I require it back. Thank you. That's quite kind. Something inside this building. Can I get in here, or is it going to be boarded up? Barred. If it's a barred door, then it's a door that can be opened. Let that lesson ring true.
Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Treasure map. Okay, so it's somewhere near the city, near the big lighthouse. I'm guessing it's some kind of animancy lighthouse. There's a cliff with a little cave. All right. I managed to find all the treasure maps I found in the last area, so we got to try to do that here too. Treasure map painters regret. There's no place for art in a living lands gone mad. Once this was a haven of free expression and research, but our voices have been silenced, our defiance stilled, our colors blended to obscurity. And if you still have hope, find and carry my paintbrush. Perhaps you can succeed where I failed. I wonder if it's like a special wand or something. That'd be kind of nifty. What a lovely day! So many abandoned houses to explore. Oh, we got a quest here.
Yes, I explained all that. They still said no.
Gosh, someone has to do something.
What's up?
I don't know what to do. I just don't think they're gonna stop.
When did the Rangers start taking the Zarib side?
Having Zaro trouble?
You could say that. We have had some of the finest animantic farming equipment available until Zarops came and destroyed it. I spoke to the Rangers about it, but they say the Zarops aren't acting aggressive or killing anyone, so there isn't much they can do.
Ah, yes, destroying precious machinery. That's not aggressive at
Why would
all.
Zarops attack equipment, not just continue the raid?
Maybe we can do something about it.
Finally, someone with a little backbone.
The Zarops have made camp in the swamp to the northwest. I'd say be careful, but my guess is they won't attack you unless you give them a reason.
Maybe I can try talking to
Check
them.
it out. Let me know what you find. I'll let the Rangers know once the Zarops are no longer a threat. Gods go with you, my friend.
I don't know how many side quests I'm going to feel compelled to
Almost every
do.
Zarop I've ever met has tried to eat me before I could finish saying hello.
I would try to do it too,
I think if I walked into a Zarop camp and
Marius.
wasn't attacked immediately, I'd wonder if I was invisible or something.
Yeah, well, I hope you do go invisible. I don't know how many... I am interested in doing, like... basically... Why are all these, like, skull quests? Am I that... Is my equipment that under-leveled for this area? I don't know how many side quests I'm going to be doing, because I do, like, eventually want to finish the story, but, oh, that's really far to the northwest. Okay, we can focus on going to Fiore right now. In that case, or we can find out where... This is also quite far away, so... Let's just focus on getting to the city then. Maybe they'll have vendors with wares with which I could improve myself and prepare for that which is ahead. Oh, you scared me, Luna. Apparently my equipment isn't quite prepared for this region. I did try to, like, you know, do a good amount of upgrading. Due to structural instability caused by recent sinkhole activity, this building is condemned until further notice. Valerie, if you're reading this, please speak with Governor Vidaro for more information on relocation. It's tempting as maybe to ignore the issue after so long on the road. Please be mindful. It's not safe here, and you'll be looked after. What's up?
Gods, what do I tell Sovia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
Buddy, I just got here. Why is that my fault? Oh, he thinks I'm another bandit. Is that how it is? Be serious. Do I look like a bandit to you?
I don't know. Are you? I don't judge on first impressions. I couldn't.
Really? Because you were really fucking rude to me a second ago based on your first impression of me. People who took your goods were definitely bandits, right?
Don't steal and then cry about it when people call you a thief. That's what my grandfather always said.
Why don't you tell me what we lost instead of insulting me?
I left the whole pile right here. Enough food, good food, safe food to get us through the next few months. I went inside just for a moment. The bandits took everything. This was probably her last harvest. There's not a damn thing left to eat.
Maybe I can find them. What'd they look like?
Like thieves. You're not from around
Oh, so you
here,
don't judge on first impressions, but you do know what a thief looks like, huh?
I've got no problem
This
with
guy's
elves,
inconsistent
but
as
they move
fuck.
rough, like they weren't civilized. You know, bandits.
I'll see what I can manage.
So I won't count on getting my crops back. I see how it is.
You've been very fucking rude. Why do you feel entitled to my help?
Going north. The bandits ran that way. I bet they've got a camp up there. Can't imagine what else they've stolen. They're probably living like kings, while the rest of us starve. Gods, this place isn't what it used to be.
Pick up a sword and go find your own fucking food. To the victor goes the spoils, dickhead. I hate him too. What a cunt. He's like, fuck you, bandit. I ask him, hey, I'm not a... You really think I'm a bandit? He goes, I don't judge based on first impressions, but he knows what a bandit looks like. He acts like I'm a bandit. What a piece of shit. What a scumbag. There's got to be a way into this condemned house, right? Let's think about this. What are my options? Kai, come over here with those big, strong shoulders of yours and lift me up, damn it. I hear the sounds of sparkly. Oh, this is the sparkly sound I'm hearing. Equipment upgrade available. Maybe then all the quests around here won't be 3 skulls. Oh, this place really is being assaulted by the roots, huh? It's nice looking, though.
You showed up at a bad time.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
Excuse me?
Did you now?
Captain Masoni said he'd never seen anything like it.
You taking credit for my fucking work?
Good to see you.
You taking credit for my fucking work, huh? You want to die? You want to die, bitch? Huh? Is that what I'm hearing?
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Come to interfere in Steel Garrote business again?
That depends. Are you going to do something that requires my interference?
Certainly not. Besides, I have no more business in Fjord. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Perhaps the diplomacy should be left to the diplomats, Captain.
Fair
Fuck
enough,
off.
envoy. Talk to the man all you'd like. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests.
This ain't a deer. What are you talking
We all
about?
have our part to play, envoy.
I just stopped playing Pro Skater 4 for a bit since I'm starting to think some of the goals in that game were designed by Satan himself.
Broadside.
Does
Sounds fun.
subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
You're such a pleasant lady. These people are turning me racist towards adherents. They're all such assholes. Hey, nice looking meat. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. I'll take it. Oh, wow. Quite a lot of bounties. Old Nuna. Big angry bear. Reward for killing an ancient and dangerous bear that has taken up residence within the grotto. Some citizens familiar with the region's history recognize this bear as Old Nuna, a bear responsible for the deaths of many rangers.
Be careful with Old Nuna.
Balderano. A reward will be given for killing the Earth Blight known as Balderano. A number of rangers and settlers perished in a natural disaster. Now their souls are bound together in agony, incarnated as the Blight. Yikes.
Those poor souls.
Trantons. A reward will be given for killing the notorious Tranton bandit gang located in the Western Forest. These outlaws are responsible for a number of raids on outlying farms. Someone needs to ensure that these raids end for good. You got it. Delmgen? A reward will be given for killing a group of Delemgen within the Western Forest. They have been acting more aggressive lately, attacking rangers on patrol and researchers out in the field. Reward will be given for killing the Zaurups that have taken up residence at the abandoned farm northwest of Fior. If those farms are ever to be reclaimed, the Zaurups will need to be driven from the land. That's the same Zaurups I have to kill already? Yeah, for that one side quest? If you think it's fun, I challenge you to play it yourself on stream for all to see. No, I won't do that. I'm not interested in other games, but thank you. Wanted. Sansa, a cartographer in Paradise, has reported his assistant Fletchia missing in the Emerald Stair. A reward will be offered for the return of Fletchia's cartographic notes. Below is her correspondence posted to provide clues to her whereabouts. Oh, is this one going to be a bit more of a puzzle? Good day to you, Sansa. I hope this letter finds you well. I'm pleased to report new progress on my charts to the Emerald Stair. I have taken up near a curious ruin that locals call Naku Tedek. Godless, perhaps? I will note it. Such architecture I have never seen. I know I should be diligent and focus on my work, but I cannot help worrying that my presence here is a burden. Though the Fiorians welcomed me warmly, it is clear they have fallen on hard times. Help to finish quickly. I am yet another mouth to feed.
They are not evil. It is
I see.
just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization. Still, survival of the fittest and all that, isn't it?
Ah.
With such shrewd business people, too.
Well, your shit's spoiled, huh? Healing crystals. All right, buddy. I'm sure they are. Oh, this is an interesting looking little shop. I got some gems to sell. I think I'll just take the stuff that isn't nailed down, if you don't mind. Beautiful Hector, Hector. It's the day you look at me, Hector. I write this without hope, and knowing you'll never see it. Every day I come into your tea shop, watch as your lips mutter about the noise and complain about contention, yet the only contention I feel is within my heart. I order your tea, sit in the corners you serve other customers, but you never notice. I imagine what has captured your thoughts on each time you lose focus and stare at the wall with a blank expression. Each time I wish that it was me you looked at with those glazed, blurry eyes. Forever your magpie, Abrit. Someone have a little falling out with the hubby? Huh? Are you okay?
All ingredients are fully... Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Now point me in the direction of the finest illegitimate apothecary in the stair. If you don't mind. I'd like to see what they have. Ooh, she's got books! Oh, they're fucking expensive, though. Oh, I want the ice book, though. Since I'm kind of going for an ice build. Spirit Lance? That sounds awesome. Exceptional wand. Truly exceptional. Oh, is this a wand? Oh, it's a unique wand. Oh, I'm very tempted to take that. It's not too pricey. I don't have a unique wand right now. At the same time, I'll probably find one eventually. How many health potions do I have right now? Oh, I have a lot of health and essence potions. We're good. I'm good. I'm very tempted to buy this. If I bought it, I might have more of a reason to use a wand. I'll think about it.
If only we had these tusks.
Rejuvenate and revitalize your personal essence.
Oh,
You startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here.
Oh, I just got killed. It's all right.
Crops, the strange beasts.
Oh, you're talking about specifically from Paradise to here.
Neglect of the dead.
You recite from the scripture of Berith.
You recognize the scripture? How wonderful. Perhaps someday we can recite it together. I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
I imagine Fjord's problems have kept you too busy to complete the rituals.
Exactly the case. With everything happening and my own advanced age, I have had trouble keeping up. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves.
She didn't really respond to what Kai had to say.
From there.
Flesh and bone, they bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
Luna has joined me. She's on the desk. You can see her tail right here. Oh, there's a little head. Hello, Luna. What's up, girly butt? You want to come sit on my lap? You didn't need to step on the keyboard. Palico spotted. See? Monster Hunter Weekend never dies! Seems like a waste of food when the rest of the town is starving.
I had to take the food. The fate of Fjord depends on it. I know Elena would understand how important it is to pay tribute to the dead. I believe it will change everything for
Okay, Luna just whacked one of the dialogue options with her tail. I don't know what she pressed.
Will grow again. The dream scourge will end. All will be well once more.
What did I say? This will help with Fjord's problem, then I suppose it's all worth it. That's not what I would have said. Well, I guess we're helping her. What do you need us to do?
You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast.
Whose bodies rest there?
Loggers from the old days. They sacrificed themselves to make the land habitable and lost their lives to creatures of the untamed forest. The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
And the third?
The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds.
Seems like a waste of perfectly good food.
I understand how it looks, but appeasing the dead is vital, especially in times like these.
I mean, to be fair, the dead do kind of get up and walk around sometimes.
Please, return when the rituals are complete.
To be fair, the dead do kind of get up and walk around sometime. I've battled spirits and skeletons. There might be some truth to what she's saying. At the same time, I told her basically that I thought it was a waste of time several times, and she still kind of just gave me the food and expects that I'm going to do it, which is interesting. Edict of Subsistence. By order of the governor's will in office, all greens, fruits, and grain of the earth will be rationed by Fjord's proper authority, effective immediately. These temporary measures shall be in place until further notice. Any attempts at subversion shall be swiftly dealt with. Wow. ain't messing around, huh? The word is law. Party note. The note is hastily scrawled but radiates with love. LM, hope this note finds you well. What an occasion. Despite the lackluster fruit, you always wear the bright light of the life of the party despite your claims otherwise. I look forward to more antics soon. Let me in there. I want to join the party. It's really depressing out here.
What's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald State.
Oh, that's gotta be bullshit.
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it.
We can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now.
Wow, they've done a great job with the city designs in this game. This is another very interesting city to look at. I love the like power line design of the like animancy machinery around here.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
People keep telling me that. Sorry to interrupt. I'm also looking into the Dream Scourge.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
You're having a private discussion in a public space. You're arguing in the middle of town.
We have Giata to thank for that.
As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms.
That's why I'm here. Perhaps an animator can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
I believe
Just got an ultra rare achievement on KCDC2 on accident.
Bring back its
Nice.
soul and its sanity. Cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
It's difficult to ignore dying farms once you start starving.
As usual, Giata never misses a chance to slander me. I don't ignore her concerns, only her methods.
And you still do nothing. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
That's true. They're all being nice, sort
Trying
of.
to stop Giata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
Let me take her off your hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong.
I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell her about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Maybe we can solve the Dream Scourge rationally. Let cooler heads prevail.
Then we'd better do it somewhere else. Well, Governor,
Man, she fucking hates the
looks like
governor.
I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messi.
Oh shit, she just got kicked out of the city.
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
That seems extreme. You're making a mistake.
Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Mesiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Sure thing. Oh, another walking away cutscene. They choose the strangest things to make cutscenes out of. Alright, Marius and Kai each want to speak with me after that encounter. I want to spend a little time exploring the city some more. This is a nice big house he's got. You got to give him credit for that. The noble life suits you well, Governor. I sworn to the people on my family's honor that there is no dream scourge in Emerald Stair. If it exists, it cannot touch our lands. When I'm alone at night, I must remind myself of that promise again and again, even if I must scream it to these empty halls. So why do I feel threads pulling me away from the fabric of my community while I strain to hold them together? It's the old man and his protege, or else my imagination, but probably them. Mother's condition isn't helping my cause. Neither does wine. Well, turning a blind eye to the problems in your society doesn't tend to work out super well. People don't appreciate it, you know? But it's medium armor. I don't want medium armor. I don't want to lose that much essence, even if it is fine quality. Whoa, that's a beautiful stained glass window. Oh my, that's quite nice. I like that. I got the bedroom key, but I don't understand why the bedroom key was like a special item when his bedroom is just unlocked. Maybe it'll be locked at some point later down the line. Anonymous letter. Governor Vidaro, all this talk of the dream scourge infecting the land has grown too loud to ignore. If it was just Quilici, we could see our way past it, call him senile, and the discussion's over, yes? But now Giada is speaking for him, and you'd be hard-pressed to find an animancer who doesn't trust Giada Castel. To put it plainly, we demand results of one kind or another. Let the old man do his research or find some way to discredit him. If you're lucky, he'll discredit himself. What are you afraid of, Ignacy? We wonder. Either way, this has to end. It's tearing us apart. Your father would have put a stop to it by now. So is he being influenced by someone or threatened by someone? Governor, my research points to one inevitable conclusion. The harvest will fail. Before you ignore me again, read on. Listen, my father spoke of a river of souls flowing through the island. The souls feed our crops and power our machines. We agree on that much. What do you think happens when the river gets polluted? If you don't believe me, look at your own farms. The soil is hollow. It might even have the dream scourge. The time has come to break the bones of living lands and set them in a more agreeable fashion. It may be Fior me Ivarno's only hope. If we discuss this in person, I'm confident you'll see reason. Well, that didn't work out well. Worth a try, though. I thought animancy was like necromancy, but I might be misunderstanding what it is. Because it seems like it's electricity. Maybe it's electricity using fucking souls. It can be. Okay.
Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Show me what you got. Does he have any decent light armor? He does. Very expensive light armor. Well, weapons. It's got a unique mace. That's it, really. I should probably buy all the Adre he's got so I can make more upgrades, right? Awakened Adre probably don't need just yet, but I could buy all of his Adre for not too much money. Oh, it is kind of pricey, though. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. I feel like it'd be worth it.
Welcome to my fine establishment, Amica.
Giorno Valentino Casanova? Among animatic notes and scribbles is a brief excerpt that catches your attention. I have gained much in my latest initiative, and I have enjoyed myself despite my misgivings. Still, soon will come the day when I no longer need court either of them, and I do long to return to my sweet solitude. Until then, however, I must work. While Cinea's work remains inscrutably meticulous, I have liberated the innovations I feel would be most beneficial to my own goals. And while I bristle at Iselia's continued frivolity, her insights on the influence of drink have proven that her notes contain value that I could not find elsewhere. It could be that neither deserves the ill that I am doing to them, but I argue that both will benefit by seeing their work brought to light, even if credit is never received where it is due.
I had one job, and I couldn't even do that.
You sound like a fucking failure!
Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Another troubled Fiorian. Everyone in this city's miserable.
Not everyone has the ranger captain breathing down their neck. I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
You're not going to solve anything staring into that bottle.
You don't have many friends, do you?
Appreciate you, Mondo. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later.
I don't have much in the way of manners either. I'm Fidelio, Lieutenant Fidelio Sarat. I lead one of our ranger outfits. At least, for now, it is.
For now? That sounds ominous.
We were helping with the recovery effort until we hit a snag. My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here.
You left them! You abandoned them! 3 days is a little late to start looking for them.
If you met them, you'd understand. They're so besotted, it's a wonder they report at all. Belena and Adelaro were my most promising recruits. Now, all they do is sneak off to...
Have sex. Screw each other?
Oh, fine. Get right to it, then.
Cut to the chase, buddy.
There's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh, man. This brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and I...
It's a plot point where they carry around so much wine. Oh, is that going to be a thing? Did I miss something? Seems like he's just a drunk. I'd be worried about them too.
The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
Two young Nemdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. You know what I mean?
Adelero, my love, I want to see you again. But what about our patrol tomorrow night? There's a letter from them. The woods will give us some privacy. Don't breathe a word to Aina, though. She went straight to the captain last time. Well, you left the letter on the fucking table, dumbass. So not very well hidden. I will slowly make my way to talk to what's her face. I just Chatla. Was that her name was? No, I don't think so. But I'm curious to explore this city. What the fuck is this? Stop where you are. The Castell family laboratory is closed to the public and hazardous to life. Nothing in here is worth dying for. There is no research or renown to be discovered, only a danger we still do not understand, which may yet linger even in the absence of life. It is important that you understand my parents were the greatest animators ever lived, and they did not leave this place the way they entered. What happened to them can happen to you. Giata. But I'm so terribly curious now. I simply must know. Fuck. I gotta get the, like, Attack on Titan basement key first. Shit. This place is pretty. I like the overgrown nature. I like the music too. It's very gentle and pleasant.
Would you care for a refreshment?
Oh, I'll just take it. Don't worry, buddy.
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
What if I scream at him? So the opposite of what I heard of the governor's mansion?
Indeed. There is a reason I prefer to keep the doors closed. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
So let's see, Animancy. Animancy is a science and art of soul manipulation. Though popular in the Valian republics, Animancy is widely considered controversial, heretical, and too dangerous to tolerate. Animancers are routinely hunted and driven out of many parts of the aura. Okay, so the machinery I've been seeing is essentially like run on souls, huh? Well, if this soul river Giada was talking about is so fickle, then I can see why the land might be so mad. I see a lot of animancers around here.
Their anxiety keeps me in business. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Sounds like you're running a public service.
Fior Messiverno values individualism, but I much prefer to focus on the health of the community. Now, will there be anything else?
Some tea, please.
Regrettably, we are out of tea.
Then why are you even
The
open?
stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest has not kept up with demand. We have other goods for sale, if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
Can I help this guy with his tea problem? No tea in the tea house.
The fields have been unproductive of late, and what grows has not risen to our standard. I am hopeful that this is a temporary setback and not a sign of things to come.
Did you know that Abert has a crush on you? Who is Abert and how do I know that? She's got a treasure map. Give me the treasure map. Okay, there's a big broken spire. Good rangers prepare for any challenge, but the best ranger has snacks on hand. Now that I've retired, I have no further need for my coat of many pockets. That sounds lit. Use it in good health, though mind the crumbs and smell of cheese. Okay, gotta look out for this tower then. I want the coat of many pockets. Ooh. Ooh, those braces are pretty good. What braces am I wearing right now? 10% parkour speed and more maximum essence. These give lower essence cost and more damage to my shock. That's very tempting. Oh, that's quite tempting. Speaking of treasure, I could probably try to find, now that I'm near the city, I could probably try to find that one that, the one treasure map I have.
Spirits are truly wonderful. How self-aware.
Come on. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your essence.
Can it enlarge my cock? That's what I really need. I really do enjoy just exploring the locations in this game. They're so interesting. Apprentice Animancer's Diary. I've finally done it. I'm studying at the academy. My dream has come true. My dreams come true. The equipment here far exceeds anything available to me at home, and the knowledge. My colleagues are also brilliant. One has even offered me a great boon. Ollie says he has a way of enchanting one's trousers to elevate one's performance in the bedroom. He says it's still experimental and I mustn't tell anyone, but he promises results. Perhaps I shall find a lover for keeps within this bastion of animancy and kindness. I am confounded. My colleagues snicker as I pass. Their laughter is undeniable. I do not understand. Have I committed some great faux pas? Hopefully they can ignore my ignorance. Hopefully they can forgive my ignorance. Mack was just asking. Exactly. To do. Formulate plan to retrieve pants from atop Monto's animancy machine. Formulate plan to reclaim my honor. Exact revenge upon Ollie. Perhaps try the essence enlarger offered in the town square. So were the pants just like teleporting pants that disappear and get teleported somewhere? Poor bastard. I would have fallen for it too. I'm desperate. Oh, I'm looking at Marius. That's why that's popping up through the wall. Oh, it's such an interesting building. Whoa. Is this like missing Adrigan Hart?
Excuse me, but I'm that busy.
Giacomo's invitation. To my colleagues, friends, and naysayers, you are hereby invited to a demonstration of my latest achievement, that of a spiritual self-combustion. Bear witness as I set fire to my very essence merely to prove that I can. Do you doubt me? Then come watch me fail. Do you trust me? Then watch me go in a blaze of glory. Either way, you'll be entertained. I anticipate a large and captive audience. Giacomo Filuccio. Bro really just blew himself up to prove a point, huh? I hear the sparkly sound of items waiting to be picked up. And I simply must indulge. Steel. Wonderful. I need steel to upgrade my shit. Does this lead outside? It does. So is that the whole city then? Have I explored the whole thing? Kind of a small city, but I like the design of it a lot. go talk to Hijata then. And probably have a chat with my boys.
It did not go as I had planned.
What did you think of that?
Ecology of the Living Lands by Artur Castell. No one can explain why the living lands naturally grows and thrives in an unnatural manner. We've seen plant life consume mountains overnight, creatures tall enough to knock over mighty trees, and beneath it all, a potent river of wild essence. Civilization has not found a stable foothold in the living lands. Whenever we try, there is some reprisal, almost as if the island knows how to shrug us off.
When you confronted him so.
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing me strength.
Food for me? Thanks. Giada's award. The award for best achievement in agriculture goes to Giada Castell. Thanks to your hard work and innovation, last season's pumpkins were larger, rounder, and grew at record speed. Please join us to receive your award of 10 copper bars and a slice of Benessa Pastor's Blue Ribbon Flashberry Pie. Well done, Giada. You earned it. Why'd they give her a plate as an award? To eat the pie off of?
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giada, some manners, if you please.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
He's focusing on the wrong problems, that's for sure.
What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
Just animance them somewhere else, idiot! What, you animancers don't have teleportation technology? What are you, fucking stupid? You stuck to your principles, that's what matters.
I wish I could take credit for Giada's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Animance Diza.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
Talk like you have a vendetta against it.
In a way, I do. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Nadiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
If we can stop the Dream Scourge, I'm willing to look past my biases.
How generous of you. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
You think there might be a connection?
Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack
What do you want me to do? Stick me in a machine? You gonna turn me into a sea consciousness? You gonna try to touch the new sphere? You alright?
I just realized this is the end. I have to leave your Messiverno. Forever.
Nothing ends. Think of it as a new beginning with new friends.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be all right. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Maybe I'll have better luck.
I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks.
He's amazing
southeast
cutting
of
is talking about roasting squirrel.
Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Yeah. What's his name? Maurice? He's certainly a character in the video game. What's your theory on the Dream Scourge anyway?
I'd rather not speculate until we have more data. If you have questions, I'm sure the others can answer them. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial envoy, research assistant. Who knew?
I wear many hats, me boy. Where's the nearest camp? I gotta have a chat with my boys about what they think about what's going on. And by chat with my boys, I mean get the notification off my screen and have for Marius and talk to Kai. And maybe try to find a piece of treasure. There ought to be a camp near town, right? I mean, I guess I could just teleport to one of the ones I found, but... Well... I guess I'll just teleport to the camp and then teleport back out. Say teleport, but it's just... Wait, hang on. Fuck. There was a piece of information there that I didn't know. You can combine upgrade materials? Is that what it said? How do I do that? No. You can also upgrade materials to create upgrade. You can also upgrade materials to make upgrade materials of higher quality. For instance, iron chunks can be combined to create steel chunks. How the fuck do I do that? Break down Hylia's Talon. Okay, so I can break down... Do I not have enough iron chunks? I have to have quite a few at this point, don't I?
You don't want it to get in.
Do I not have any? I have 60 iron chunks. Do I have to have them in my inventory so I can upgrade them? How do I do it? God, that motherfucker with his guitar downstairs is driving me crazy.
The worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin.
He's been playing all fucking day. Are his fingers not tired yet?
Contact.
Hang on. How do I upgrade materials? Said I could. But I don't know how. Guess I just won't for now. Let's upgrade my armor. Upgrade my axe. Can upgrade my armor again. And then I think I will upgrade my grimoire as well. At the same time, like I'm just glad we can't hear it as well. If you guys could hear it, I would be like stomping on the floor, yelling at him to shut the fuck up. But I'm glad it doesn't pick up on the microphone. It drives me crazy because I enjoy silence. I enjoy peace and quiet in my own home. And I don't get that, unfortunately, thanks to this jackass. But I'm actually, I don't really want to upgrade my grimoire because while I like the spells that are on here, they're like lower level spells, and eventually I'm going to want higher level spells.
Bet you cleared right up. Okay, okay.
I don't understand how to upgrade materials. That sounds like it'd be really useful to do, but I don't know how to do it. Shouldn't have to worry about hearing protection in your own domicile. If he, like, okay, if he played his fucking guitar and sang his songs for like half an hour a day, I can accept that. Again, like I live in an apartment, I accept that I'm gonna have to hear my neighbors to some extent. But it's been like 6 hours and he's been playing constantly. Have some fucking awareness of the other people who live in the same home as you, you know? Have some fucking sympathy, dude.
See me making beetle.
Is Chamber complaining about neighbors /S? During 24-hour live streams, maybe, but I think generally I probably am not loud enough to bleed through the walls like this dude's guitar is. All right, I do not understand how to upgrade materials. They told me I could do it and did not tell me how. So that's pretty lit. I actually want to see what this one looks like. I might. Okay, the game crashed. Fuck, I'm gonna have to redo all my upgrades, aren't I? Cool. My friends bought a house and they have to deal with the neighbors running lawn equipment all day. How often do you need to mess with your lawn? Do they live next to like Hank Hill, who breaks out his riding lawnmower every day, so you can make sure the lawn is just the right perfect length? I swear to God, Hank Hill just uses his lawn as an escape so he doesn't have to raise his child. Dude is like peak boomer energy of not engaging emotionally with his child. Not even kidding when I say all day either. I stayed over for a weekend and it was literally from dawn till dusk lawn equipment noises. What the fuck are they doing? That sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so it kicked me out of the camp in a location that I didn't want to be in. How? How do I upgrade materials? Tell me how. Okay, did my weapon upgrades stick? No, they didn't. Of course not. That's crazy. That sucks. I would truly feel sorry for them.
You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
I think I want to switch to this armor. Because while I kind of dig this, it's also a bit, like, really ostentatious, and I'd rather wear something a little simpler, I think. Let's see what our options are for gloves and boots.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
Something that suits this a little more. Let's see. I mean, the stuff I have on now isn't bad. I think the boots could use some work. The gauntlets are fine, but let's just see what else I've got. Metal braces look pretty good. At the same time, I'm pretty fine with the Arcanist glove by themselves. Arcanist boots are looking pretty good. I think I'll do the Arcanist boots.
That's the worst kind.
Gotta sell those at some point.
The flesh wounds.
Do I want that book? Probably not.
Lots of open skin contact. Snapflies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the blood.
Stop talking about gross shit and tell me what you want to talk to me about.
Boy, well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her.
Coward. You're a coward. You don't think you'd stand up for what you believe?
It's more that I don't think my belief's worth standing up for.
You know, I feel like your beliefs aren't worth standing up for either.
Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject.
Playing a Flayer 3 Master Mounter has highlighted that dual blade hunters are addicted to focus attacks. They soak them up like drywall takes on black mold. That's pretty funny. They gotta give you a chance to knock the monster down.
Until next time.
He's so fucking milked us. Yeah, he sucks. You suck, Marius. I can't wait for there to be another companion. I hope that furry girl from earlier can become a companion. I have a feeling she will be, and you will be replaced immediately. Just so you know.
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valiant Republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood.
Excessive, loud public confrontations rarely win people over.
Maybe not, but it makes for a spectacle. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
Sometimes you have to take a stand, even if it costs you.
This is what I like about you, and Giada. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey! Stick your nose out of this conversation. I'm talking to Kai right now. Leave me alone, Marius. Sometimes you have to cut ties. A home that compromises you isn't worth returning to.
Can we just talk about something else?
You can fuck off and talk about whatever you want. You're not in this conversation.
Wait, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giada, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Agreed. Let's get some rest. What the fuck? I was trying to have a one-on-one with Kai. Why are you cutting in, dick? Fuck off. Ah! Now we have another dream sequence.
A crackle of light in a withered field.
They really should have, like, been a little more conservative with their usage of the talking to you in your dreams sequence. Don't you have better things to do?
We recoil. We are unsure what we said.
Still getting used to having someone else in my head, I suppose.
Mundane. A lifetime lived in silence. We forget this. We wiltly gnaw with hunger now. What has come of this place?
Situation Fiora is dire. Someone needs to help them.
A hand of generosity or a gauntlet of steel. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
It's called animancy.
A new tongue. An unfamiliar name. A harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve?
I'm trying to influence nature.
Do they not trust us to tend? They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
Animancy is illegal in Adir.
Adir sleeps across the sea. We are not troubled by the laws of Kith. What do you say?
No knowledge is good or evil. What matters is how we use it.
Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Feel free to give me like 2 or 3 nights of uninterrupted sleep, brother. That wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. All right, I'm gonna teleport to the fast travel because I was just gonna go right back there, but the game decided to fucking crash. All right, now let's see if I can find where this treasure maps points to. It should be, I believe, on the left side of the tower. There should be a river as well, I think. Hang on, let me take a look at it again. Okay. A bridge overlooking a waterfall. If I can find that, then I'll know where to go. I think I see it here. I think I'm probably going to come across it right here. I see a bridge. And there's a waterfall. This looks not quite right, though. It's probably just some creative liberties, so... Creative liberties nuts. It should be down there, I think, somewhere. Oh shit, I'm fighting against the waterfall. Okay, yeah, so I saw that. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to dodge just there. I have to safely make my way down. There should be like a little alcove with like a cave around here somewhere. That's it right there. I bet this is the spot here.
They wouldn't have put it all the way out here if it wasn't something good.
Good point, Kai. Painter's brush. Is it a wand? Was I right? No. No, it's plus 5% critical hit chance. Okay. I get the logic. Kind of a boring item, I think. Well, whatever. The critical eye. Yeah, I get it. I get the logic. I don't know. I was hoping for like a wand that like shoots paint or something. I don't know. Does waterfall have something behind it? Monster Hunter Wilds is better. Monster Hunter Wilds had 2 waterfalls with shit hidden behind them. 2 of them. What's in here? Nice cave you got. Oh, hang on. There's kind of a cave behind the waterfall. Oh, there is. There is a cave behind the waterfall. And it causes the water to get all fucked up. I feel like it was more than 2, but I can't name them at the moment. I mean, I remember 2. There is an area behind the waterfall. It's just a little hidden. I don't think I want to run a dungeon right now. I am curious, but I'm getting really hungry, and I think I should probably get ready for bed. So why don't we save here? Sorry, I'm getting to be a bit hungry boy. Appreciate you watching today, everybody. As I said, I'm busy Saturday morning, so I won't be streaming on Saturday. I'll be streaming on Friday instead. And I don't know if I have any other updates or things to share at the moment. I'll be working on them videos in the meantime. I've been writing, I've been scripting a lot this week. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Appreciate you. I don't have anything else to share right now, I don't think. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I'll catch you on Friday. We'll have a nice little bit of avowed on Friday. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. Good night, folks. Bye-bye.